You like to be a mixed martial a-hole.
No way.
Oh! UFC 215 Mighty Mouse versus Borg is canceled. We have Smash Global live on the MMA-Holes. This will be an epic Friday night. So you're watching the MMA-Holes. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Yeah, we're here. We're here. Everyone, we're here. We're excited. Are you excited? I'm excited because it's Friday. It's the end of the week. Everyone's excited. Everyone's off of work and doing whatever the hell they're doing right now. And they're watching the MMA-Holes. Everyone is pretty much...
Fap.
Listen, everyone fap.
Fap.
Everyone fap right now. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. This is how this is going to work. We are going to be talking about UFC 215. There was a big cancellation. That's right. Mighty Mouse, well, that's done. That's done. The fight is not happening. There is no Mighty Mouse versus Borg. So if you're dead to the world and you didn't hear anything about this, yeah, that's not happening. We will also be having Smash Global live on the MMA-Hole. Steve Orozco is live with us. Check this out. And bam, the living room. There he is, fixing his gloves. Smash Global. It's wonderful, wonderful. This is very, very interesting over here. The gentleman that will be on, Steve Orozco, is a freaking badass. When I say badass, 7-1 pro record, started this company called Smash Global, and it is crazy. Crazy, crazy story. So tonight we learn about this Smash Global, which is in LA, and it is wonderful, wonderful. We have a chat room full of mischiefs that are flying around. They're all fapping in the...
Fap.
They're all fapping.
Fap.
Victory sex is done, Filthy George. It's not happening. Fap laps, says Jessie Tharp. So everyone is here. Everyone get a seat inside the MMA-Holes living room because I want to play something for you guys. This is Smash Global's website over here. They have a little video over here. I'm going to give you a little taste of what Smash Global is about because not everyone knows what this Smash Global is about. Hey, what's going on? We have... what the fuck? Craig Lee is resubscribed to the MMA-Holes. There's another Craig Lee. All right, here we go. Everyone pull up a seat. Welcome, Craig Lee. Check this out. Smash Global. Whoa! Epic. Dramatic. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, am I right?
Steve Orosco, the founder of Smash Global, and we are at the 5th one. And Steve, why don't you tell everybody what made you start this wonderful event?
I had the vision of taking MMA to the next level and creating a much more elegant platform for the sport, which hasn't happened yet.
We have bigger charities that are more involved. There's a lot more celebrities, more VIPs. We've turned up the entertainment and we've filled the room.
What Steve has done is amazing. It reminds me of a movie I used to watch when I was a kid, Lionheart, with Jean-Claude Van Damme. And they had these fights and everybody was all dressed up around it. As a kid, I'm like, that's such a cool concept.
We're honoring Steven Seagal, which is amazing. So, of course, he's awesome, but what made you choose him for this number 5?
The martial artists and action stars, they don't get the recognition they deserve. But they generate the most box office numbers, and they're the most iconic individual in Hollywood.
I think it's awesome that, MMA have joined forces with such a great cause.
Very excited to be here. It's for a wonderful cause.
So happy to be here. I'm very excited to be part of all this stuff.
Steven Seagal.
And what are your thoughts on bringing elegance to the sport of MMA?
I really like it. It's kind of cool. I feel like I'm in a movie.
Yes.
I only see this kind of thing in a movie.
Right.
Like when people are dressed up and there's fighting and carnage going on,
Look at the epicness! Epic! Smash Global. That's right, Smash Global. You are watching the MMA-Holes, and this is about to go down. We're going to have Steve Orozco live on the MMA-Holes. Check it out. Now, that's the website over there. You can go over there and you can check them out. And the link is in the description down below. Steve Orozco is going to be live on the MMA-Holes. I'm fascinated by this organization over here. They have all this celebrity stuff, and it's wonderful, wonderful. Let's look inside the chat over here with the FAP, and everyone's partying because we got 20 in the tip jar. So that means this. Boom! The Brady dances. Every time we get 10 more likes. Let's go. Go!
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
That's right. Brady Ferguson dances for likes. So keep on liking that tip jar. Right now we have 33 watching. And if you look over my shoulder over here, speaking of Brady Ferguson, he made this. He made this. And he made this. That is out of wood. This doesn't even do justice what this man made. Guys, this is out of pine. He carved into pine and put motorcycle chains around the damn thing. It's out of control. Absolutely out of control. So Brady Ferguson is a goddamn badass, and it looks way better in person than on the camera over here, but it is what it is. I mean, this is pretty impressive. If you think this is pretty goddamn impressive, hit me with the ones in the chat right now. Brady Ferguson represent Swole MMA Hole. Let's see what we have in here. We have Hyder Hydra, Filthy George, Rich Siesta, I'm So Damn Black, Jessie Back, Darth Bane, Filthy George, Luis Serrano says, damn, who hooked this interview up? Well, it might have been Prospero Management. Go check out their stuff over there. Luis Serrano, well, he actually reached out to Smash Global. So there you go. Little shout out to Luis. Baby pun, whatever the hell you want to call him. MMA-Holes, your one-stop shop for AIDS. That's right. That's true.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The AIDS is free with everybody inside this chat. Tanner, what's up? Says Olympia Low Life. Are you a guy or a girl? Can't tell from your Twitter.
Wonderful.
Oh, God. All right. And they're the ones. Says Brady Ferguson did a great job. Hyder Hydra. K Monies, what's up? Welcome. UFC 215. Pretty bust. Well, here's the deal. We do fight buddies, so doesn't matter how bad UFC 215 is because you get to hang out with the MMA-Holes. We get the scotch going and flowing, the marijuana, whatever the hell you guys want to do. It's going to be great. UFC 215, as much as the card is going to be lame, because Shevchenko Nunez does not do shit for me. The rematch doesn't do squat for me. It doesn't, I don't know. People are excited about it. After watching the first one, it's tough to get like amped up. And then Nunez didn't want to fight. She got sick and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. We'll be talking more about that after the Smash Global interview. And if you're just jumping in right now, that's right. Smash Global will be live with the MMA-Holes luxury and MMA. It's just a good idea. I'm surprised no one else has come up with something like this. I mean, you could have a steak, a nice table, bring your date, red carpet, pictures, and then people beating each other up in the middle of the cage. It sounds pretty good. It sounds like a good time. I mean, I would have a good time over there. There is a Smash Global. Well, this event that will be being promoted has you may know this guy, Chuck Liddell, the Iceman, will be there. So I want to find out how people could show up at this event, and it looks pretty wild. It's on September 28th, Los Angeles, California. The Iceman will be honored, and we're going to be learning a little bit about it tonight. I mean, it's fucking interesting, man. I only bring interest to the MMA-Holes. Goddamn fucking celebrity over here. That's right. 10 more likes. 30 in a tip jar. Bannon and Brady's dancing. 30 fuck you likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you.
dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Brady Ferguson, beautiful dancing. Rat is there too. All right, we have 4,693. We are weaning out the week from Maymac. There's a couple of people that jumped aboard, subscribed. We had over 2,000 subscribers in one night, 2,500, and we're weaning out the week. Tomorrow, we're going to hit 5,000 subscribers. That is the goal. If you're new to this show, you need to put yourself inside this box over here and become one of the MMA-Holes by clicking the subscribe button and becoming part of the family. We have pictures, we have giveaways, we have a lot of stuff here. We have 10 more likes. Every 10 likes, we do that. We have Chuck Liddell, the Iceman. Chuck Liddell, that's right. All right. Chat room, let's see what's going on. Funny Jesus. All right. Filthy George says Darth Bane. That's Dark Man. What up, brother? Christopher Stillwell in the FOOKIN house. And I hope you're wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Jessie is observing the chat like a dark Avenger, says Darth Bane. I'd so like to finger fuck Valentina's fart funnel and just gape that asshole, says Rich Siester. That's very nice.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Jesus Christ is laughing. Valentina. This is Olympia Life. Jessie, where are you? Okay, everyone's calling for Jessie. Jesus, poor girl. Can't get a break from the MMA-Holes. Her sister is beautiful, says Olympia Life. You talking about Valentina? I never seen Valentina's sister. Army featherweight, 5,000. Okay. I'm So Damn Black says, as long as Manda gets fucked up, I'll be happy, Chris. Weidman's dad to Manda, and that's still my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. Chris Weidman's my boy. He's my boy. That's right. Dislike FOOKIN cunts. All right, good. All right. We are losing subs. Nice. Only the strong survive. That's right, Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, when you get like a huge sub spike, like we've never seen anything like it. To get almost like 3,000 subscribers in one night. We had 2,500 subscribers in one night. I've never, ever seen anything like it. It was just literally like bing, 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 bing. People just subscribing like crazy. So a lot of spamming going on and all that bullshit. Now we're cleaning it out. We're getting the strong MMA-Holes, and we are going to the top of YouTube because we're the best. We are the best. Guys, this is the living room. A lot of things go on in this living room. Check it out. MMA-Holes spread out amongst the crowds. Smash Global will be live with us, and we will be taking phone calls for UFC 215. I broke the news last night at 1:30 a.m. New York time. I broke the news that Mighty Mouse and Borg it's not happening. And it sucks so bad. So in the chat right now, let me know, are you buying the pay-per-view or are you not buying the pay-per-view? Yes, I'm buying. No, I'm not buying. Let me know right now inside the chat room where everyone survives. When is Kat Zingano returning? That's a good question. She's very active on social media, so I don't know. Chris, are you watching the can fights on Access? No, I have an interview to do, Steven, so stop it. Kat Zingano is the hottest for me. I think Kat's very pretty. I do. Fuck you, Darth, says Papa J. Oh, Papa J's back. That's good. Darth Bane, Jessie is in a padded room, smeared with feces, desperately clutching a dirty pool noodle. Okay, good.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Weidman's dad has the crazy eyes, says Brady Ferguson. He sure does. Poor Weidman's dad. The guy, there's definitely a couple of screws loose. Wonderful, huge subs is the A side. Get Heather Hardy on the show, says Army Featherweights. Heather Hardy went to school with my wife, so maybe we can get Heather on the show. Heather's not young too, which is funny. She's late in the game, doing a little bit of MMA. A lot of no's. Michael says no. Sublime Bud says no. Dean Acer says no. They're not fighting it. Fuck you, Chris, says Papa J. Hell no, says Bobby Anachi. No, sir, says Olympia Life. Sup, bitches? What's up, Team VIP? What's going on? Heather Hardy is like a hot librarian that will fuck you up. Yeah, she's got those glasses. She's got those, like, sexy glasses. I don't know. But she is a badass. First ever UFC, I'm live streaming, says Jake the Muse. So there you go. There's a live streamer right there. Now, I used to live stream everything, but unfortunately I have to run a swole show. So that sucks. Is Jay Smooth versus Showers the main event, says Luis Serrano. No, that's just not happening anymore. Nope. I love Heather Hardy. That sexy, crazy badass. There you go. Stole it, FOOKIN. That's right. A-side stealing it. Tanner, no, the other librarian. Okay. More excited for Angela Magana than ever seeing Mighty Mouse again. And now Angela Magana she's scheduled to fight again. I can't even believe that the UFC is giving Angela Magana another fucking shot. It's just so dumb. Angela Magana is the one that got into a little scuffle with Cyborg. It really wasn't a scuffle. It was Cyborg japped Angela, and Angela's like, I'm calling the cops. Oh my God. So, yeah, Magana, who basically is like, just doesn't win. She can't win. It's impossible for her to do. Has another fight in the UFC. I just don't get it. Maybe because she looks half naked on her social media. I don't know. Speaking of social media, check this out. Bang, right there at the MMA-Holes. At the MMA-Holes. Social media, check us out. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you would like. Don't pay much attention to Facebook. I'm trying to be more engaged on Facebook. I got yelled at about that, so we're gonna try to get more Facebook action going there. But Twitter is, if you really need to get me, Twitter, DM me over there, or even Instagram. You could DM me there too. Let's take this off. Shameless plug. That's right. If you're jumping in, UFC 215, the main event, well, it's done. It's donezo. But before we talk about that, Smash Global will be in the building talking to the MMA-Holes live. And it will be wonderful, wonderful. That's right. All right. What the fuck? T-Mobile sending me a notice saying, one kickback discount for line won't apply. Oh, I went over data. I used too much data on my phone. This is a terrible thing. Oh, well. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Tiger Leg, what's going on? Charlie Cornell said, hey, Charlie's here. What's up? Everyone say hello to Charlie Cornell, protecting the chat room. Says, I'm not paying for this card. Well, okay. A lot of people, they're going to lose a shitload of money on this. I really thought maybe, I didn't hear shit about it, actually. Like, the UFC is just like, okay, Amanda, Shev, we're going to have them go the first. They're going to be the main event. And that's that. That's how it's going to be. I don't know who they moved up on the card, and I kind of don't care. This card is garbage. Let's go take a look at it. UFC.com. Because that's what we do over here. But the card is straight trash. And without Mighty Mouse and Borg, which is not the greatest fight ever, well, all right. So there you go. They switched it up. Got the two young ladies about to throw down. Amanda Nunes and Shevchenko. Number 1 versus champ, rightfully so. Go over here. Why the hell is this? Why is this like this? Let's fix this up. I got to fix my screen up. Hold on. Woo! We do this live. We're doing it live! Oh, it's zoomed in. I'm such a cuck. I'm a cuck, guys. I'm a cuck. Zoom out. There we go. I don't know what just happened there. It got all weird. There we go. Let's do that. All right. My ADD is kicking in. So here's the card here. Okay, let's see who they... Oh, they moved up Cejudo. Well, how about that? They left McMahon where she was and put Cejudo Reese. Reese may... I guess it's like, okay, we don't have enough little guys, so let's put some more 125ers over there. And Cejudo versus Reese. Man, that's a real draw. That's something that's going to really make me want to buy this pay-per-view. Now, this is a good fight here. I'm down for this fight. You know, Melendez dropping to 145. Has a lot on the line with this one. Jeremy Stevens is on a little bit of a losing streak, but this one means a lot to him. So both fighters, a very important fight. This one I couldn't give two shits about, but it could be good. Latifi versus Pedro. Bump this up. Cejudo Reese. Cejudo is going to murk him. And Magny versus Dos Anjos wound up being the co-main event for UFC 215, which I believe is going to be fight of the night. So that's that. And there is your main event. Garbage. I'm sorry. No offense to the people fighting on here. But to the fans, it's goddamn garbage. I don't know. It's fucking garbage. What do you guys rate this out of 10 now? Now, we had our ratings when Mighty Mouse and Borg was here. It's going to be drastically low. But let's see what the chat says. I gave it a 7 out of 10 with Borg and Mighty Mouse on it. Just because of the storyline. You know, the record being broken and all that stuff. But I need to know from the chat, what do you guys rate this? I'm giving it a 4. It's a fucking 4. Chat room, let me know right now as I wait patiently for you. All right. Okay, it's telling me it's unable to join the call. Oh, fuck me. Here we go. All right, so our guest is having a little bit of a problem. Ah, fuck me. You know, this is some fucking bullshit. All right, let's see. Let's set up another call. I'm going to set up another link. Stand by. I will send up another link. Stand by. I'll set. Hold on. Does he have set up another link? Okay. Okay. All right. So basically, I'm trying to get Steve Orozco in on the MMA-Holes Live, Smash Global, to find out what's going on with that company. It's some good stuff. All right. La-di-da-di-da, it's the motherfucker D-O-W-G. All right. Did I send it? Stand by. I send another link. Copy. Ah, fuck. All right. So I'm trying to get our guest on the line when you don't have a producer or anyone going on here. Well, you know, shit happens. Okay, so let's set up another hangout. So this is the room over here where I will be having my guest. Hold on. Boom. Right over here. Smash Global, Steve Orozco will be joining us. If I could fucking get this to work. All right. La-di-da-di-da. And then we will be talking about fucking UFC 215, which will be swole, and it will be sexy. because that's how all our shows are. All our shows are swole and sexy. Okay. Oh, this is just going to be... This is going to be AIDS tonight. I have a feeling this is going to be AIDS. This is going to be an AIDS show. Copy link. All right, let's send this to him. Okay, so there's two of me right now. Look, there's two of me. This is what Steve sees, and this is what you see. And it's fucking great. Here's the chat room. It's awesome. Okay, sending another link. Let's see if this works. Okay, sent him another link. Let's see if that works out. Hopefully it does. And then we could try to get our guest, Steve Orozco, on the show. That'd be nice. All right, let's see the chat room. Papa J, fight me, you Jew, says Tiger Link. I will Darth. Fearsman's here. What's up, Fearsman? I hope you're wonderful, wonderful inside that chat room. We have 47 watching, getting ready for a swole Friday night MMA-Holes live, and it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. We'll whoop anyone. Sexy as fuck, says Filthy George. Fears? I'm just messing with you, man. So Darth Bane is just messing with Fears. All right, so let's try to get our guest in here. I don't know why it's not working. It should if he has the Google Hangouts app. It should work. If not, maybe I'll get him in on a phone call and see how that goes. Zane licks me balls, son, says Tommy Arnold. Brother Tommy. What's up, Tommy? Let's see. Chris, get an Xbox One and play UFC 2. I will whoop your ass. Papa J, you have no shot at beating me. I've never played any of the UFC games, but I guarantee I'll fuck you up in that game. I will fuck you up majorly. Actually, I'm lying. I am lying. I did play the first UFC game. I'm a goddamn liar. And I'm a goddamn celebrity. That's right. If you're just watching the MMA-Holes, we are trying to get our guest in, Steve Orozco, in on a Google Hangouts. But, oh, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got a guest, and his name is Steve Orozco. What's going on, my friend?
What's up, fellas? How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm glad I got you. I got a little nervous. I was sweating for a second, but now everything's good to go. All right, welcome to the show, man. It's a pleasure to have you on. My friend Louis Serrano reached out to me and was like, listen, you got to get this guy on. He's a goddamn badass. He's got a crazy organization called Smash Global. And I was like, all right, let's reach out to this man. And here you are. Look at this. It's like magic.
I'm here, man. New England kid on the West Coast.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, all right.
Yes.
I've got a million questions for you, okay? I find this whole thing fascinating. Now, I just want to let you know, you are on the greatest show on YouTube, the MMA-Holes. So how does it feel to be on the MMA-Holes? Does it feel powerful?
Extremely powerful. I'm sitting here on a Friday evening talking to you.
That's true. That is an honor.
That's true. Yeah.
So Steve Orozco is joining us live in the MMA-Holes. Now, here's how this works. I just want to give you a quick synopsis. We have a live chat that's going over my head over here where people are just spraying craziness. We have phone lines that I may open at the end of the interview, and we have donations that people might drop on us. So we may get interrupted a couple of times. So if you hear weird noises and stuff like that, disregard that. All right.
You got it.
So, Steve, first off, I have to talk about this. I was doing a little research, and I noticed that you were a professional fighter or are a professional fighter, and you got a goddamn good record over there, 7-1 pro fighting. I mean, we're talking to a badass here, huh?
Not quite. I got into the sport kind of late. My body didn't hold up very well, so I had to call it quits.
Oh, man. So what happened? Now, I noticed you went, 6 straight fights? You were finishing people in the first round. It was insanity. And then the last fight, something happened, and then that was it. You lost, and that was it. You just decided to hang it up.
Yeah, I went through 3 knee surgeries. I had torn AC joint, broken, hand, toes messed up. I was just at that point, 32 years old. My body was just, I knew I could never just make that run. Even if I got into the UFC, let's say, then you're still talking another, 4, 5, 6 fights maybe to get to a belt. It was definitely too late for me. I'm an honest person, I know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, listen, it looks like you were kicking some ass for a while. Now, how did you get into the sport? What made you decide to get into combat sports?
And wrestling my whole life. Wrestling was my first girlfriend, my first love, after my mom, of course.
Mm-hmm. And you said you grew up on the East Coast. Now, you say in Boston, you said?
From Newport, Rhode Island. I went to Rogers High School.
Oh, okay. Awesome. That's great. Now, how did you wind up over on the West Coast, which I'm very jealous, as you can tell from my pale skin. I should be over there.
Yes.
How'd you
You're not that jealous yet. You're going to be really jealous in about 2 months.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I'm such a baby with the cold.
San Diego is the mecca for mixed martial arts, and that's what brought me out here. Without a doubt, all the best teams, in my opinion, were in San Diego. Amazing jiu-jitsu schools. A lot of it has to do with the weather, of course. Mm-hmm. And it was just time to make it.
Now, speaking of making it, it looks like you're doing something that's pretty goddamn impressive. There's a company. Well, you're the CEO, correct, of Smash Global.
Correct.
Smash
Yes,
Global.
sir.
So how did you come up with this idea? I played the video in the beginning of our stream. I mean, I was blown away by it. But I mean, how did you come up with something like this?
Oh man, when I hung it up, I knew I wanted to still stay in the MMA space. So I asked myself, what does the sport need? Like, what is it lacking? And if you ask me, you know, the sport's grown so fast in such a short period of time, the crowd hasn't evolved with it. And I'm not, you know, trying to downplay the crowd now, because a lot of that, I'm part of that crowd too. But there's no platform for class and sophistication like that of boxing. Mixed martial arts is still a NASCAR crowd, whereas boxing has a much more of a Formula One feel. You know, it started with people who had money in the first place, whereas mixed martial arts started from unsanctioned, no rules, no weight classes, tough man contest, WWF kind of feel. When you have a show and the mayor won't come to your show because of the perception of the sport, it means there's a problem with the sport. They all love it. Everyone that I know, they love the sport, but they're not going to go to a second-tier casino to watch it. They're not going to fly to the MGM because the crowd sucks. It's just the way it is.
Sure.
It's a tap-out T-shirt NASCAR crowd.
Yeah, and
so I wanted to elevate the sport. So I'm packaging it in a way that, you know, it's a black tie and gown, seated dinner, open bar, a lot of celebrities. We honor someone who's made a significant impact in the sport. So we honored Freddie Roach, we've honored Tito Ortiz, we honor Steven Seagal, and we're going to honor Chuck Liddell on the 28th.
Now, that's wild. I mean, I was just doing a little research. I mean, I never even heard of this, and you're getting like these celebrities, you're getting these top-tier athletes, legends of the sport. How do you pull in these big names? How do you draw these people in?
Well, that's the main reason why I moved to Los Angeles. So I was in San Diego up until about a year and a half ago. I met a woman named Jackie Callan. She was the first lady of boxing. She was a manager for Tom Hitman Hearns and James Toney. She actually flew to San Diego for my second show and loved it and said, you know, you need to bring this to Los Angeles. So I said, you know something, fuck it. And I brought it to LA, and it was just a game changer. There's just all the entertainment, all the celebrities, all the media is here. So this was the best place to build the foundation and the proof of concepts before I start taking it to other big cities like New York, Miami, you know, San Francisco, for example.
So is that the goal? You're looking to spread it out from state to state, do something like that?
Yeah, I like to do it in there's about 6 cities on my list and do it semi-annual. So I'm doing it once a month between all these cities.
Okay. So now where do you pull these fighters from? Do you have like a roster of fighters, or do you pull them from like local gyms and stuff like that? Where do you find these fighters?
Yeah, so I did all the matchmaking myself for the first 2 shows, 3 shows, and it was an absolute nightmare. It was my favorite part of it to start, but it just becomes a clusterfuck because, you know, all these guys are all licensed pros by the California State Athletic Commission. At this level, when you're not getting paid UFC money, guys fall off really quick, and you're trying to find replacements. Guys are picky. They're trying to build their record, which is what they're supposed to do. So it makes it difficult sometimes for the matchmaking. It gets really difficult.
Sure, yeah. Now,
I get all the best prospects I can that are local to Southern California. My first show, for example, I had Jesse Taylor, who just won Ultimate Fighter. He was my main event. You know, and I paid a lot more money to have him, and realizing that the people who come to the show, they're not hardcore fans, they're casual fans. So they couldn't even name 3 UFC champions as it is now. So I just need to get the guys who are up and coming, that are going to fight, and hopefully get to the UFC from my platform, because then I can use that content to promote Smash Global.
I see what you're saying. So, wow. Now, how many years have you been doing this for?
I've done 5 shows in 18 months.
5 shows in 18 months. Okay, so you've actually made up a lot of ground with this short period of time. Now, guys, if you're just jumping in right now, we are with Steve Orozco, Smash Global, live in the MMA-Holes, and this Smash Global is very intriguing, man. I've been to a lot of local events and stuff like that. I find with local events, sometimes it's better than the actual UFC fights, the Bellator fights. It's more intimate. Now, you took something that's intimate and badass and then decided to dress everyone up, put them on a red carpet, and it's crazy. Now, you have celebrities showing up to this thing. How do you get celebrities to an event like this?
You just have to package it in a way that celebrities want to come. You know, and here I've done a great job of networking with people. So there's always kind of one person in between me and other celebrities.
Mm-hmm. So
obviously, you know, there's so many cities in this country where there aren't any celebrities and they're very hard to get to. In Los Angeles, it's a lot easier, but there's so many events and there's so much competition that you really have to have something different and unique for them to want to come. For my event, you know, I maxed out at 250 people, 300 at the most. So I keep it very intimate, like a wedding. And because of that, celebrities don't feel bombarded by the masses. I remember like Sylvester Stallone saying, you know, he doesn't like going to the UFC because by the time he gets from his car to his seat, he has to take a picture with every fighter and every fighter's girlfriend, every manager and people in the crowd. And it makes the night not even fun for them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'm just showing the pictures right now to the people in the crowd of the MMA-Holes, and there is just celebrity on top of celebrity over here. Have you ever been like starstruck from meeting one of these people?
Let me think. You know, no. The first time I met a celebrity was a couple of years ago when I actually paid to go to like a meet and greet for Jerry Rice, because for me, Jerry Rice is the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
And I met him. That was the first time I was like, man, he's just another man. And it wasn't as big of a deal. And I think the more celebrities you meet, the less of a big deal it is, unless there's someone that you truly admire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for me, Sylvester Stallone is probably the highest on the list as far as actually meeting, having a conversation with. Because when I look at him, I don't even see Sylvester Stallone. I want to say, hey, what's up, Rocky? What are you doing?
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, now I'm showing a picture over here. Steve Orozco, your name was Hulk Smash. So Jesus Christ, it looked like you might have worked out too. I mean, I'm looking at the picture of you. Chances are you found a couple of weights back in the day, and I'm sure you still keep yourself in good shape. Now, with this whole training and now being part of mixed martial arts and now being on the other side of things, do you consider yourself like a promoter, or what do you consider yourself right now?
Yeah, I'm a promoter. I'm licensed by the California State Athletic Commission.
Oh, okay, so man, so you're big shot. I got a big shot on the show right now. This is pretty exciting. Are you a married man?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
So now, how long have you been married for, if you don't mind me asking?
4 years.
4 years.
We've been together for 10. We just had our 10-year mark.
Wow, congratulations on that. I mean,
thank you.
It's tough. But anyway, I'm a married man too, so I get it. Now, being a married man for 4 years, being in something called Smash Global, red carpet, beautiful women all over the place, how do you stop temptation, for God's sakes? I mean, there's got to be beautiful women everywhere.
You know what's funny? In LA, and I say this to my wife all the time, in LA, there's so many women that you just stop appreciating, you know, how beautiful they are because there's so many. It's almost like when I'm in Beverly Hills, there's so many Lamborghinis everywhere. That's like a Honda anywhere else in the country. It's really crazy. You know, if you go back to Newport, when it comes to women, you'll see 1 in 50.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Someone's dropping in a donation right now. Oh my God. The Jessie's Tit Showing song. We got Steve Orozco, and we're going to dance. Why not, right? Oh, there it is.
Get it.
69 tit showing. All right. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Jessie's got her tit showing. All right. Calm down. Dog kiss. All right. That was Frank Pavon dropping in the 69 Jessie's Tit Showing song. Thank you, Frank, for the donation. He doesn't even say anything. He's just dropping in a donation and interrupting our beautiful interview. Sorry about that, Steve.
Thanks, Frank. Thanks, Frank. I appreciate it.
And out of all donations, the tit showing donation. Well, there you go. Anyway, so I'm sorry, we interrupted you there. We were talking about the women in LA being beautiful. Now you're saying you're pretty much desensitized to seeing all these women walking around. So I guess
100%. It sounds kind of bizarre, but it's the absolute truth.
Yeah. All right, we're live with Steve Orozco, Smash Global, live on the MMA-Holes, and he has an organization that is just, it looks like it's exploding. Every time you do an event, do you find it's growing more and more? Is it a bigger event every time you do it? Do you try to make it like top the previous one?
100%. Everyone has grown, without a doubt. You know, more celebrities. You know, the best part is the honorees. The honorees that agree to this, they actually love the platform and what I'm doing for the sport. And that's all the only validation that I need. You know, my third show is still the comment that just still carries with me. Big John McCarthy was my ref.
Oh, wow.
And he walked in the ballroom and he was like, wow, this is what the sport deserves. And I was like, thank you, because that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just create an experience around the sport. You know, for me, when I was here in San Diego, when I was fighting, and I fought at Indian reservations. It was like a $5 ticket crowd. You know, and I want that $500 ticket get you a $500 crowd. Mm-hmm. So not only are you watching fights within 5 feet from the cage, there's also a level of networking that makes the ROI come back to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, it is impressive. I've looked at your YouTube channel over there. It's impressive. These videos, one after another, it seems like you keep on topping it. I see Dennis Rodman, I see Freddie Roach and Tito Ortiz, and now you're going to have Chuck Liddell be there. I mean, that's insane. When you landed Chuck Liddell, how cool was that? I mean, getting the Iceman involved.
That was cool.
Super chat.
Oh, we lost him for a second there, but Filthy George drops a $2 super chat. Well, there you go, a 69 super chat. All right, we are live with Steve Orozco. He froze on us for a second over here. Hopefully we can get him back on the call. But yeah, he landed on this event that's coming up. Chuck Liddell, the Iceman, is going to be live. And thank you, George, for the two. It says $2, but $2, but he said 69. There you go. Okay, good. George crashed the stream. All right, Steve Orozco has frozen on us. Hopefully we get him back on the line. It looks like he chopped out for a second. And let's try to get him back on here. Live in the MMA Hole. So now, if you're just jumping in, Smash Global is the name of the company. September 28th, Los Angeles. And look at this event. It is wild, man. It's literally like a wedding. In the middle of the event is a cage dropped in there. And they have pro fights go on while this is happening. And it's just insane. It looks like just a wedding with MMA. It's unbelievable. And then they have a red carpet. They have all these celebrities. I want to get him back on the line over here because he's still frozen. You know what to do, guys. Screenshot this and send it to me. Steve, are you still there or did we lose you? All right. Poor Steve. Poor Steve is subjected. I want to ask him about that. Darth Bane says, holy shit, Steven Seagal. Anderson. I want to talk to him about Steven Seagal. He froze at the worst time. Like that's where we were going with this conversation. Hopefully we get him back on. Steve, if you're still watching, jump back in on the Hangout. Click that link and jump back in. Hopefully we get you back on the line. George, Filthy George. Filthy George came in and fucking, he came in with the Conor McGregor flying and then all of a sudden, crash. The fucking shit crashed on us. But hopefully we can get Steve back on the line. Smash Global. Anyway, let's see what else we got over here in the chat. Chat room unite. Now, what I want to do too is pick questions from the chat when we get Steve back on the horn. I would love to get some questions from you guys. So if you have any questions for Steve Orozco, Smash Global, yeah. Smash Global looks lit as fuck, says Jessie Bell Hill. It does. It looks like a good fucking time, man. MMA Holes need to cover something like this for sure. I will be in and out of the chat at a football game. So Ann H, enjoy your football game over there. Papa J's yelling at Darth. Papa J, she does a lot of work. She's allowed. Leave her alone. Okay, Michael Keegan froze, says Jay Smooth. Yeah, I don't know what happened. We kind of lost him for a second. Let's see if I could try to get him back on the line. All right, if you're just jumping in right now, and also check him out at Smash Global is his handle. Go check him out on Instagram over there, Twitter, Facebook, all that fun stuff. Smash Global, Steve Orozco. All right, let's go try to get him back on the line here. The super chat knocked him. It's the first time a super chat sabotaged the show. All right, let's see. Let's get him back on here. Oh, there we go. All right, Steve, we got you back on.
I don't know. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Right. Yeah, Google Hangouts is it's a tricky thing. I used to do Skype calls and stuff like that, and I had a lot of problems. So I'm like, okay, let's try Google Hangouts, and then this shit happened. So nothing works good here. But anyway, well, welcome back.
All good.
It's
All
good
good
to have you back. All right,
you.
and this is why I'm glad you're back, Steven Seagal. I need to know about this Steven Seagal fella. Now, I mean, this guy looks like he's larger than life. He's really out there. I need to know, what is Steven Seagal like in real life?
He's actually he's very quiet. He's very calm. It's almost very like Zen. He's very Zen now. And I've heard a lot of horror stories about him in the past, you know, but I think he just got older and wiser, I guess. But he definitely was extremely Zen that night.
There's something about Steven Seagal. He's kind of like a mythical creature. Like, there's something about him. I don't know what it is, but when you see him, you just like, I mean, I'm sure if I met him in person, I'm like, it's like a unicorn. It's so weird. Steven Seagal, he's got that, like, the way he composes himself is pretty wild. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, we're live with Steve Orozco, Smash Global, live with the MMA-Holes. This is exciting. So now this event is happening in Los Angeles, okay? It is September, 28th. It's going down. And it's only a couple of weeks away. So is everything set to go? You have the fight card set. Who will be fighting on this card?
Yep. So I'm sorry. I had to take out my earpiece.
That's all right. We still hear you. All right.
Oh, yeah. So this show is on September 28th. I'm going to have 5 pro fights.
5 pro fights. Okay. Now, is there any?
Yes.
Is there any, like, do you have any title fights or anything like that? Or is it just professional fighting?
No title fights yet. I'm still waiting for like that special guy. You know, the first belt that I give has got to be someone that's amazing. And I had a kid on my 4th card that I wanted to build. He's 1-1 now as a pro, but he had like 50 pro Thai fights. The kid is a monster. His brother actually is a champion over at Glory.
Oh wow.
I think his brother's Myrtle Groenhart, and this kid is Fernando Groenhart. Kid's a monster.
Oh, that's pretty wild. So you're waiting for the right thing. And it's funny that you say that. There's a lot of local promotions. I'm not going to mention any names over here, but I've seen that they literally slap belts around guys and have these crazy circus fights and mismatching and stuff like that. So it looks like you're trying to do this.
It's money.
Yeah.
It's all about money, those shows. And unfortunately, I understand it. So if you have a smaller show, your show literally runs on ticket sales of your fighters. If these shows didn't make their fighters sell tickets, or if their fighters didn't sell tickets, every single one of these local shows would crumble.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even for me, when I was fighting on some of these other small shows, it would be, hey, we're going to pay you A, but you have to sell 30 tickets. So you have 20 kids on a card, all required to sell 30 tickets. That's at least half of the venues being sold out.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to a title, a lot of times they're slapping titles on kids because if someone has a big following and they're going to fight for a belt, they're going to pack that room and they're going to sell so many tickets.
I gotcha. So now, do you have certain gyms that you pluck from though, or are there certain gyms that you always go to get your guys, or?
Yeah, I have a certain list. Like Alliance MMA is always first on my list because that's where I was for my last camp.
Okay.
I go to like Josh. I guess somewhat of a selfless thing. I always go after the gyms that have big names attached to it first.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, Alliance MMA, I have guys on there. A lot of times, you know, Dominic Cruz will come up and corner some of his guys. Or I'll use, CSA, which is Josh Barnett. So Josh Barnett will come. Or King's MMA. I've used Black House a bunch of times. Monsters over there.
So now, here's a question that I'm sure the crowd that's watching would love to know. How do you go to an event like this? Is this like an invite-only event, or how do you get a seat at one of these shows?
Yeah, you just buy a ticket. You go online and buy a ticket. There's only 250 spots, so once I sell out, I sell out. Normally, the one thing that I hate about events, and this is what always happens, I mean, even the Mayweather-McGregor fight, they're talking about they couldn't believe how sales were so bad. out within the last couple of days. Same thing holds true for me when I have my shows. You know, I'm at about 25-30% sold out, and that's a very scary thing.
Oh wow!
And then all of a sudden, it's boom! It's just a flood the last couple of days, and then boom! I'm done. I'm good.
So, have you sold out all your events?
Almost. The first two are horrible, but again, you're building a proof of concept.
Sure.
And San Diego just isn't the market for this. It was a good place to start, but in LA, yes, I'm just about there.
All right, we're live with Steve Orozco, Smash Global. Go check out their website, and it's at Smash Global for his social media as well. Now, Steve, this is interesting. Now, I just want to get your opinion on UFC, okay? The state of the UFC right now. UFC 215 is a complete clusterfuck with what happened with Mighty Mouse. I'm sure you heard Mighty Mouse's opponent, Borg, is sick, and he's unable to fight. And now that fight is scrapped. There is no more Mighty Mouse main event, okay? We have Shevchenko versus Nunez has been bumped up, pushed up. The young ladies are going to be taking the helm. Now, there are a lot of people that have reached out to me on social media and are saying they're not buying the pay-per-view anymore. They're furious. This happens all the time. The UFC should have a backup plan for these title fights if something happens to an opponent or a title holder or whatever. What do you think about the subject of when guys fall out, get sick, get hurt? Should the UFC have a backup plan for something like this?
Yeah, but it's hard because if you're the champion, you want to have a full camp of the person you're preparing for. So, Mighty Mouse to fight, someone on short notice, that's man, I don't know. That's a tough one. I understand that if I'm Mighty Mouse and I have the belt and my opponent gets hurt and I got to fight someone else short notice, I wouldn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my whole career on the line. I get it. You should always be prepared to fight anyone. But at that level, one loss, that puts a huge stain on you. And you lose a lot of money.
Well, and that's what's funny. A lot of people criticize a guy like Conor McGregor. And Conor McGregor takes these fights on short notice and he tries to put on a show, but it's a risk. It's a big risk. And like you said,
huge.
With a guy like Mighty Mouse, he has this huge record. If someone steps up and he just takes an L at the last second, it puts a huge blemish on his record. So I kind of get it. Now, he was supposed to fight a guy named TJ Dillashaw. There was supposed to be some sort of super fight between him and TJ. He turned it down to fight Borg. What do you think about something like that? Do you think he should have took that money fight, or he should have stuck to his guns like he did and go for the record?
You have to give the fans what they want at the end of the day. They're the ones who put money in your pocket. I think he should have fought TJ Dillashaw. But I'll play devil's advocate. The only issue is I would also want TJ Dillashaw to show me that he can make 125 before I fight him. Because he's never made 125. Because if he doesn't make the weight, then they still have to fight, and it's not even a title fight, so it's a waste of his time.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things that went into play there. I mean, TJ looked like he was ready to go for 125, but you can't guarantee it if you've never seen it before. Actually,
yeah.
TJ, I'm not sure. I don't remember. I remember he was in the Ultimate Fighter. I don't remember what weight class I was at, but I don't. Maybe help me out what weight class I was at in the chat. But I think it was 135, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it was 125, but I can't remember. My head's all over the place. So
TJ's beast. TJ's a good fighter.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. The guy's a badass. He was a champion. I mean, not only is he a champion, he beat some. Barao on the way up. I mean, the guy was unstoppable. So. He is a good fighter. Now, what about the ladies? Do you have female fighters on your cards? Have you had female fighters on your cards?
That's the one gripe about my show so far. I haven't had a single female, and I want them. But Southern California, there's so many cards going on. It's not easy to put girls on. Mm-hmm. And most of them get locked up by Invicta. Invicta steals all the girls.
Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, Invicta, I mean, they got some killers in Invicta, and it looks like the UFC is is getting fed from Invicta and stuff like that, these fighters, and it's just badass after badass over there. So is it tougher to find some of these female fighters?
Extremely. Yeah. There's not that many, and then trying to match them up is difficult. Again, everybody at the lower level wants the fight at, I don't say it's easy, but advantageous for them, because everyone's trying to build their record. The one thing I hate about MMA compared to boxing is in boxing, it's okay to build your record. Like guys are 20-0 and they beat all nobodies till they get to 25-0, In MMA, you're supposed to fight the toughest person every single time. God forbid you fight someone who has a losing record or is 4-4. People are like, why would you fight him? Their career, they should be building their records. Why would you take a risk and fight another monster for $500 or $1,000? It doesn't make any sense.
Absolutely. Especially with this sport, I mean, the risk is very, very high. I've noticed a lot. I mean,
huge.
So, you know, and these poor fighters getting criticized for things like this, but it's their life. You know, it's everything to them. So I kind of get it. We are live with Steve Orozco, Smash Global. I have to ask you this question because Conor McGregor fought Floyd Mayweather. And I mean, everyone has been talking about it. I try to put it to rest, but I'd love to know your opinion on that whole situation, how that went down.
Oh man, I love what Conor McGregor has done in the last few years. It's like unprecedented for him to basically be a nobody, get to the top is crazy. He's fought Floyd Mayweather. I mean, 3 years ago he was probably fighting for $500. Now he's fighting for $100 million. But the fight itself wasn't a fight. I knew it wasn't going to be a fight. You know, I've gone, you know, to Wild Card Boxing Club and spar with the pro boxers there, and then go to, say, Alliance MMA and you're sparring with pros over there. It's two different sports. Mm-hmm. Two different sports. The timing, the accuracy, the punching power. And people don't realize that because 99% of this world has never stepped in a cage and stepped in a ring. So they don't know the difference. They just see two guys fighting different sports. So I knew that Conor had no chance, like 0%.
Did you feel that Floyd had to finish Conor in order just for boxing? Do you think he had to do it?
Yes, 100%. I kept on saying that Floyd needs to make an example of Conor McGregor, and he has to finish him. If he doesn't finish him, it doesn't look good for boxing. And if Conor were to knock out Floyd for some lucky punch, that would have been a big stain on the sport.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping for Conor to do some sort of freakish thing. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. So, hey, I think going 10 rounds is pretty damn impressive. What do you think about Conor's cardio? Do you think that's a big problem that he has?
You know, Conor has good cardio. Boxing is just different.
Mm.
It's a different cardio. You know, when I had a conversation with Freddie Roach when I was at Wild Card a few months ago, and we were talking about this fight, and Freddie, his exact words were, he would need at least 3 years to train Conor with just boxing for him to have even a little shot.
Mm-hmm. How is Freddie Roach in person? How is he? He seems like the coolest dude, but how is he in person?
I actually admire him. He's one of those guys who he's still in the gym all day long. For everyone. He's never changed. He'll be training someone, and a group will come into the gym, and he'll actually take pictures with all of these people. People's champion. He's just an amazing person.
Well, we're live with Steve Orozco, Smash Global, representing now. Okay, the event is September 28th. Guys, if you have any questions in the chat, we're going to dip in there real quick, so get your questions going. Tell me why we should... Now, is there a pay-per-view for this? How do you view this if you can't make it over there?
No, not yet. We might live stream it, but I have not decided. I got to work with a media company. We're going to maybe put it on Fight TV, which is pay-per-view network.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm familiar with Fight TV. They seem to do a pretty good job over there with a couple of local organizations over here. So, yeah, they do a nice job. And so you're saying now, is there ticket prices? Like, do they vary if you're closer to the cage, or is it just like a general admission ticket price? How do you, how much is it?
Everyone pays the same. So tickets are $500. That includes 4-course dinner. That's open bar. There's only 2 rows of tables. So the first row of tables, you are literally within 5 feet of the cage. No guardrails, no security, literally nothing. Space that the fire marshal can get through, basically, the code. And then behind that table is the next table, which is, maybe 8 feet from the cage. So even if you're in that second row, you're closer to the cage than if you were to sit in the first row of the UFC.
Wow. And sitting cage side at like an event like this, an intimate event, I mean, you got to see everything. Have you ever gotten blood on your steak? Like, have you ever eaten steak and have blood fly out of the cage?
Yeah, I know. But I've had people say that they've had sweat hit them.
Okay. Well, yeah, just looking at the setup over here, it literally looks like you said. It looks like a wedding hall with a cage. It's fascinating. Now, how do the MMA-Holes, how do they cover an event like this? How do we get over there to cover an event like this? How does that work?
Better get your ass on a plane.
All right. So where is it located? I know it's in Los Angeles, but where is it actually taking place? Oh, we broke him again. We broke him.
No. It's a wedding hall.
Okay, it's a wedding hall, but I'm sorry, you froze for a second. Where is it actually located again? It is at a wedding hall, but where is the location of it?
The Tagline Complex. It's in Hollywood.
Oh, okay, in Hollywood. Okay, great. All right, Steve Orozco, Smash Global. It's going to be insane. $500 a seat, but you get to rub elbows with celebrities. How long is an event like this?
We open the red carpet at 7 o'clock, and the night ends by 11. Last time it was 10:30. The time before that was 11:15. The goal is always to be out there by 11.
Code name in the chat says, does the price include tacos? Will it be tacos being served over there?
Shit.
No
tacos.
No tacos. What is on the menu of something like this?
We have salmon. We have a stuffed chicken. Then we have like calamari. We have amazing food. How about that?
All right, sounds like it. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Okay, Steve, this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm not going to... The chat room's insane. I don't even know what the hell's going on over there. We're going to have you say the last words to the MMA-Holes. Why should we go to an event like this? What is in the future of Smash Global? If there's any sponsors or anything like that you would like to shout out, now's the time to do that.
Yeah, the future of the Smash Global is to just completely elevate the sport and take it all over the country. I think every city could really benefit from experience MMA on this kind of platform. You know, like I said, I love the sport so much, but I mean, I don't even like going to live MMA events because it's just a very testosterone fueled tap out t-shirt wearing crowd, and it just doesn't become fun.
Mm-hmm. And it does sound like fun. It really does. Now, did you say there was an open bar over there? How does that work with the alcohol?
Yes, open bar. Drink as much as you want.
Well, I'm in.
But
all right.
And another cool thing that we have at the event that I never planned on, it just happened at my first show, was we have an after party inside the cage. So if you're a guest, you get in the cage when the fights are over. The DJ goes off and everyone gets in the cage and they're dancing, they're taking cage selfies. That's something most people do not have on their Instagram.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, getting inside a cage, especially at an event like this, that's got to be pretty damn cool. Now, is Chuck Liddell, is he going to be like hanging around for pictures and stuff like that, or is he going to be in and out?
Yeah, no, he'll be there the whole time.
That's awesome.
He'll be there the whole time.
What kind of celebrities can we look forward to this time around? Is there any like secret celebrities that are going to be jumping in there? You could let us know right now.
No, I usually don't find out the entire celebrity list until the week of. It's the only thing I shouldn't say I hate about celebrities. The only thing I don't love about celebrities is they're very last minute. You don't always know because of their schedule. 3 weeks out because they might get another commitment that's paid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, this is a nonprofit organization. Did I read that correctly, or?
I'm a for-profit, but with every single show, we raise money for a charity.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the charity?
So we
this
do
year?
We do a sound auction. We also do a live auction.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, listen, it sounds like a good time. If I was in the LA area, I would be there in a second and definitely cause a ruckus over there. But I mean, I don't want to drink all your scotch, so I'm not going to do that.
You got to leave me some of that.
When can we expect you guys in New York?
We're looking for, after the show, I am hoping to get my license and be there in the spring. So after the winter.
All right, great. Once you're in New York, there's no way you can shake us. We'll be there. The MMA-Holes will be there. So you're screwed.
Yeah, I'm actually doing a capital raise right now on the Star platform.
Okay.
To raise more capital so I can expand harder and faster.
That's awesome. Well, listen, it looks like you have a good game plan over here. I mean, you've had some successful events already with some crazy celebrities and stuff like that. I wish you the best of luck. I hope you have a great event. Smash Global is going to be September 28th, Hollywood. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be crazy. I have the link down in the description for the website. You can go check out over there. I'm sure all the information's over there, so go check it out. And Steve, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, there he goes. Steve Orozco, live at the MMA-Holes. Okay, there he is. Good stuff. Good stuff. Steve Orozco, what did you guys think into the chat? Let me know right now. Now, listen, I'm going to give you guys some final thoughts on this whole Steve Orozco thing with Smash Global, and then we're going to dip into UFC 215. I did not open the phone lines because I knew the AIDS was coming. No AIDS tonight phone lines, but I'll open up the phone lines right now, and you guys can give me your real thoughts with Steve Orozco. I wanted to spare him for a second. I really wanted to get the word out for Smash Global because I do feel that this is going to be something that is different and successful. I mean, they've had the celebrities in the past. They're having the Iceman this time around. So that's kind of cool. I would just go just to meet the Iceman and have a nice steak with blood from splatting from a cage. But that's pretty cool. I think it's a neat event, man. Check this out over here. I showed the video in the beginning of the stream, so you could run it back, or you could actually go over here. The most extravagant MMA event in history, Smash Global. That's right. And Steve Orozco's a badass. I mean, check him out over here. Fucking muscles on top of muscles over here. He lost his last fight. He got injured, and he was like, that's that. But win all around. And they're all in the first round. His fights, there was no time to even sit down with your popcorn because minute 51, minute 36, minute 9, minute 24, my man was just running people over, submitting them, TKOs. I mean, the guy was a fucking beast. And he decided, let's just start Smash Global. So there you go. Let's check out the chat room, see what you guys think of Steve. Okay, Steve Orozco's head is shinier than my old pops, says Jessie Bell. Chris got scared, says Jay Smooth. Well, here's the thing. I would open up the phone lines, but the last Wednesday show, I'll open up the phone lines right now. Phone lines are open 516-522-0267. The reason why I didn't open up the phone lines is because the last Wednesday show, it was just people playing porn. Like if you were asking funny questions or shit like that, it would have been great. But I'm not going to fucking have this dude sit here while porno's being played. It just wouldn't have worked. So hopefully the prank calls gets a little bit better, a little more cerebral, and then we could get that shit going. But the phone lines are open right now. I want to get on the line. Steve Orozco, I want to know what you guys think. 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines. Let me know what you think about Smash Global. If you're in the LA area, check it out. Oh, fucking loud. All right. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from? There's a cow calling in. What's up, cow? See, that's the thing right there. Someone called in and did that. So it's like you can't even open the phone lines for a guest and have some AIDS go on because you just have a cow calling. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Like that's the mentality. That's the fucking, there you go. It proved my point. Well, here we go. We got a normal call. The sixth man is calling in right now, Jordan. Now, Jordan, Jay Smooth, what's going on, friend? How you doing?
Actually, it's funny. I got in late, but I was about to ask you. I knew you was a celebrity, but how the fuck did you get Michael Keegan to agree to this shit?
See, now, this is what kills me. I wanted this call to go through. It sucks. I wanted this call to go through, but unfortunately, the cow called in before you. I would have opened up the phone lines, Jay, and had you ask him yourself. That's a great question. I don't know. It's.
I mean, it's funny because his concept is different. It's like you're putting on a tuxedo like you're about to go to a prom. But instead of going to a prom, you're about to watch people basically beat the shit out of each other till somebody halfway dies.
It's great, Jay.
It's something strangely erotic about that. I don't know. It's a little weird.
Could you imagine waltzing into this event with a dime next to you onto the red carpet? You're taking pictures. Everything's going great. You're gonna have a nice, beautiful dinner, and you got two knuckleheads beating the fucking snot out of each other in a cage. It's so insane. It's like, why didn't we fucking think of this? This is brilliant. But you're right. A prom is a good way of calling it too.
I tell you what though, the guy looks exactly like Michael Keegan, and he knows how to promote himself, so he might actually get it off the ground. It's a different concept that would actually take off.
I think it's fascinating. I think it's absolutely fascinating. It's like, why hasn't anyone else thought of this? Anytime someone thinks outside the box, and does something like this, it's intriguing to me. And this guy, former fighter, and not only is he a former fighter, Jay, did you see his fucking record? The guy, he's
I was about to say, you finally found somebody with a winning record to have on the show. I'm actually proud of you.
Well, he doesn't fight anymore, so he doesn't have to worry about the MMA-Holes curse and bouncing, But anyway, so what's on your mind? What's going on? What else is, now that we have you here, we got your thoughts on Smash Global. I'm sure you have something to say about UFC 215. which is a complete shit show. But knock yourself out.
Man, it's like let me tell you how this disaster started. JDS versus Ngannou gets pulled off the table because JDS popped for a diuretic. Kind of unpredictable, but very disappointing. UFC couldn't even find an opponent for Ngannou, and actually I guess there was some time to at least scramble around and look for one. If not a credible one, at least feed him to a bum so we can at least watch him put his skills on display. You know, give the man something. Just taking him off the card actually decreased the value for me. And then then the main event falls apart. A guy who's missed weight 2 times at 125 suddenly gets sick. I don't know if this is really karma for DJ or what, but a part of me says, okay, maybe the TJ fight wasn't so bad, but we don't know if TJ can make 125, so that's kind of a hard thing to really say. But at the same time, why not give DJ somebody who at least is known to make weight? This guy has missed weight 2 times at 125. The fact that he's still competing at the weight class is surprising to me. So in a way, the UFC kind of shot themselves in the foot.
They did. They absolutely did. Now, I kind of wanted this. I wanted Demetrius and TJ at 135 right now. You know, like just do a fucking...
You know what? I'm actually right there with you because, like, as far as TJ at 125, we don't know if he can make 125. If that fight were to be made, it should be a super fight. You know what I mean?
Why not? Now, why not put that together? I mean, clearly TJ wanted something. He wasn't going to hit 125. It wasn't going to happen in this short of notice. But maybe 135 would have happened. He would have had no problem. Like, if Mighty Mouse lost his fight, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It's short notice. He took the fight. Look what happened with Conor. Didn't mean shit when he lost to Nate at 170 the first time around. It didn't mean it didn't stop him. And the same thing would have been for Mighty Mouse. It still would have been title defenses. Would have never been blemished. If he lost it, TJ. It would have been a loss. Who cares? But at least he stepped up for the card. You know, I think a step like that would have been huge for a Mighty Mouse. But now he's not Mighty Mouse anymore. He's just plain mighty.
At this point, he's just Demetrius Johnson. He can't even be acknowledged as Mighty Mouse at this point.
Yeah. Well,
it's fucked up.
It is ridiculous. But I mean, listen, I can't. Who am I to criticize? And that's what we said with the Smash Global friend, Steve, the same thing. Who are we to criticize? The guy is 10 fights, 10 defenses in a row. The guy's on top of his game. If I was in his position, maybe I would do the same thing. Who knows? I mean, we're not in his little shoes. So how do we know? But we could sure criticize the motherfucker. Anyway. All right.
As far as I'm concerned, he earned his 40 acres and his white woman. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Now, Jay, is this true? The black people love the white women, right? I mean, that's a sign. That's a status thing right there, right? You got to get a white woman right off the bat. I think that's what you got to do.
Well, actually, it depends. Really, any girl that is outside of the black race is considered an upgrade. It's fucked up, but black women are at the low end of the totem pole. It's true.
Well, you ever notice that? Like the celebrities, I mean, if anyone is African American, they decide to get the white wife or maybe the Asian wife or I don't know, but they always do it. Like, it's like, find a nice black woman. Why the hell not? I mean, but I don't know. Maybe you're right, Jay. I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, you can do it, but just understand your credit will be fucked up. And if you dump her, you're not going to get all that money back. So you might as well save wherever you can.
Yeah, it's true. It's a good point. All right. Well, thank you for the call, Jay.
Oh, and actually, speaking of women, there's one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
The main event tomorrow, my prediction is this. I would like to see Valentina beat the shit out of Amanda Nunes. I don't really like Amanda Nunes. She's probably normally I love Brazilian women, but this is one ugly horse face looking bitch right here. I'm telling you, man, nothing about her is attractive. She's built like an NFL player, and she got a face like a fucking horse, like a thoroughbred and shit. So like she has like that weird Michael Jackson face when Michael Jackson was starting to turn white.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I see that. Yeah.
And she has the hair too. Like she's a Brazilian Michael Jackson. This is the weirdest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
She does.
Hopefully Valentina fucks her up and then performs that weird ass Peruvian twerk dance of death that she always does after each and every one of her fights. Because she actually does look fuckable, even though I would actually fuck her sister more than her. But that's just me.
Yeah, well, you bring a good point here, and I will be rooting for Valentina, but I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling Michael Jackson. Maybe she'll wear the sparkly glove underneath her 4 ounces. Maybe that's her secret. I don't know.
Hey, look, I would rather see her wear it than Gervonta Davis. That's all I can say.
All right, Jay. Thank you for the call. All right.
All right, Chris, have a good one.
There he is, Jay Smooth, coming in, lighting the room on fire. Good call, Jay. Love that. Guys, I'll open up the phone lines again, 516-522-0267. What I want to do is talk about UFC 215, a lot of stuff to talk about with that. And let's talk about Smash Global. If you would like to get your opinion, drop a line right now, or I'll fucking stab you in the face. I think that was cool, man. The Smash Global thing was cool. I'm really interested in that thing. I hope they could put together a pay-per-view or something with Fight TV where people could stream it. I think it would be a game changer if they can do something like that. But unfortunately, that's not the case. You got to buy tickets. You got to go there. And that's that. All right, let's see. Fucking Goro says, Darth Bane, George, are you peaceful, George, today? George has been very pleasant in the chat. It's a very pleasant George. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Fap.
Yes. The cow is back. The cow is back on the MMA-Holes. The cow. It's a new character on the MMA-Holes. The cow. It could be a zombie. It could be a zombie. It could be a lot of things. I'm going to call that the cow. That's the cow. All right. Goonie Goo Goo Nunez is the A side. All right. KMX. How cringy, by the way, was the Jessie's tits showing while Steve Orozco was on? How cringy was that? The song wouldn't stop. I'm like, oh my God. It was like, oh God, I didn't even know what to do. I sent him an email and I said, listen, there's going to be some songs. There might be some donations. Just don't be alarmed. And Jessie's tits showing. So it's playing. If it was Frank, you were fucking hilarious. Anyway, a lot of cringe over here. I fucking love it. Anyway, it is good stuff. 516-522-0267. If the cow wants to call back, knock yourself out. All right. I think the cow's back, guys. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from? A cow. Oh, fuck. I want to talk to the cow. I want to hear the cow's picks on the MMA-Holes, but unfortunately we can't get the cow on long enough. Chris is going to be shook as fuck watching his son Canelo fight. My son will be fighting. Oh, how about this? This is some bullshit. Canelo, Triple G, will be doing a Fight Buddies for that. And guys, we'll be doing Fight Buddies tomorrow. UFC 215. There will be a Fight Buddies tomorrow, and it would probably be the shittiest pay-per-view ever. But the reason why you want to jump in is because the MMA-Holes will be there. So we get to hang out tomorrow night. But Canelo versus Triple G is the following weekend, and it's going against, well, it's going against this. Hold on. Fucking cow. You know what? I do like the cow better than the sex noises. I do like that. So I'll give the cow the edge in calls. Let's see. Let's go over here. Oh, well, would you look here? Rockhold, Branch, the weird fight that was put together for Luke Rockhold to run over. Well, this is the same night as Canelo, Triple G, if I'm not mistaken, September 16th. It's a fucking problem here. Hold on, let's do this. Do you guys want me to open a hangout? Maybe I can invite a friend. Let me know. Where's Craig Lee? No Craig Lee tonight. This is sad. No Craig Lee. It's all right. It's Friday night. I hope he's doing okay after his surgery. If you guys want maybe Jessie Bell Hill or maybe another guest, let me know in the chat. Take a vote in the chat right now. Maybe I'll shoot a hangout over there. Love to get an opinion because I had opened the phone lines. I'll open it up. Fuck it. 516-522-0267. Back open. What was I looking for? Oh, Canelo Triple G. Canelo, my son. All right. My son is fighting. That's right. My son is fighting. Okay. Let's see. Now, guys, I am not like super stoked for this, but it is, yeah, September 16th. The same fucking night as, there's a million things open, as this. Now, oh, fuck, Mike Perry's fighting? Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to do a Fight Buddies. Oh, man. Well, the cow is back, guys. The cow is live on the MMA-Holes. What do you have to say? Thank you. All right. The cow keeps calling back. It's really cool. All right. Mike Perry's fighting Diego Alves. Look at this. Lombard, Smith. This is a free fight. We're going to have dueling Fight Buddies. Gonzalez versus Gillespie. Usman's a badass. There's some fights on here I want to see. Luke Rockhold hasn't fought in so long. Why put... I hate the fact that there is a fight night against Canelo Triple G. Let me know in the chat, guys. You guys are saying one's for Jessie. Uh-oh. It looks like they want Jessie. I don't know if she is watching. Charlie Cornell. What's up? Charlie's back. I'm watching Platinum Mike Perry. Okay, let me know in the chat as well. What will you be watching? UFC or boxing on the 16th? Canelo, Triple G, or Rockhold versus Branch? Let me know what you'll be watching. I'll be doing a Fight Buddies. And basically, when it comes down to it, it's all about one fight, Canelo Triple G. So, what the fuck? I didn't know Mike Perry was fighting. I didn't either. UFC's doing such a shit job. Look at this. The Platinum Mike Perry co-main event is fighting. He's fighting Alves. Oh, God. Alves. This is a fucking lit fight right here. No one's even talking about it. Look at this fucking... This is why boxing sucks. You look at this free card. This fight is insane right over here. Why not? Gillespie's a fucking badass. Just happens to have 0 blemishes on his record. 11-3 Gonzalez. Good fight right there. Lombard is a fucking sick bastard going against Smith. Perry, the platinum one. 10-1-0. Premier FC fighter. And Rockhold versus Branch. Both illegally, says Jay Smooth. He's watching Canelo, Triple G. Yeah, so we're going to have to multitask that night. That's going to be an interesting fight, buddies. It's going to be wild, man. Next week's Fight Buddies is going to be really wild. We got Canelo, Triple G. So Codename is watching Canelo. Jay's watching both. KMX says Craig is out with one of his ladies tonight. It's possible. Filthy George says Jesse Bell Hill. Who is Filthy's favorite fighter? We should get Filthy George on. That's what we should get. What else we got over here? Filthy George. Left my ass out. Lombard fucked her, says Army Featherweight. And Army Featherweight thinks it's a bad idea. I did see that. Idea. I can't say idea. I put an R. Oh, fuck me. I can't say it. Certain things I can't say. I don't know why. It's in New York in me. 48 likes, 45 watching the MMA Holes live. I'm going to open up the phone lines and get your calls in on UFC 215 about our main event that has left us. It's gone. It's gone. And I was actually upset. Probably the first time I was upset. Now, I wasn't upset because I wanted to see Mighty Mouse versus Borg. I wasn't like, oh, Mighty Mouse versus Borg. It's going to be so exciting. But I was upset because the card just went from shit to shittier. Carl Jones, what's up? Phone lines are open 516-522-0267. If you missed the Smash Global interview, run it back after we're done. Steve Orozco came on, and he said some cool stuff. Smash Global, link in the description to their website. They run a crazy event over there. Black tie, red carpet, MMA fighting, pro MMA fighting. You guys want to check that out. Lucas versus Branch is Christopher Shelton. KMX193 says, Platinum Mike is such a shit stain. Fucktard. Oh my goodness. And that's why I watch him. I want to see him get, whoa. He wants to see him get knocked the fuck out. Platinum Mike Perry's fun though, man. Listen, he has a couple of screws loose. I'll give you that. And by the way, we were very close to having him on. Karen Wesh, if you're watching this, I mean, what the fuck? He was supposed to come on. We'll get him on. Anyway. UFC is some bullshit. You're right, Jay Smooth. Army Featherweight says, Perry fight next week. It is next week. Randall Flagg says, words aren't going with mouth. Wait, what are you talking about? Anyone know where I can buy one marijuana? So Codename wants to know where he can buy, or she can buy, one marijuana. All right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to send a link out for the hell of it. Because you guys are going to yell at me if I don't send a link out on Fight Buddies. But I'm going to send a link out right now. Whether it's taken or not is another question. But I'm going to set something up. Triple G Canelo is next week. This weekend is UFC 215. All right? UFC 215 means Fight Buddies. We will be doing Fight Buddies. There are a lot of people that will probably be stealing the fight because no one's going to be paying for the pay-per-view. But I think I have to, unfortunately. I got my notification from Frank Bavon. Thank you, Frank Bavon, by the way, if you're still in the chat. Thank you very much for the Jessie's Tit Showing donation. I do appreciate that, especially the cringiness of the timing when Steve Orozco was on. He had to dance with us. Don't make me dance. All right, I'm going to send out a link. All right. Now, the Immortal one is nowhere to be found. I don't know where the Immortal one is, but hopefully he's okay. Hopefully everything's all right. I'm going to send a link out. Now, you guys are watching the MMA-Holes live. This is our Friday show. Our Friday show is a little bit different than our Wednesday show. We like to change it up. We had a nice guest on here. And Steve Orozco was a good interview. I think it was a good interview. I'm going to watch it back. I'm going to study it and see how he did. But I think he was cool, man. Steve was really cool. So let me know in the chat. Rate the interview with Steve. If you want to see Steve back on the show, let me know yes or no. Would you like to see Steve Orozco back on the MMA-Holes live? The MMA-Holes, please bring Jessie in, says Charlie. Okay, Charlie. I'll send her a link right now. Charlie, please don't shoot me. Holy fuck. All right. All right, I got a call here. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where are you from? All right, do you hear me? You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you're from? Okay, there is life, and they're gone. Phone lines are back open, 516-522-0267. All right. Let's try it again. You are live with the... All right. All right. Thank you for the call. I do appreciate that. That was good. I think we had a rooster calling that time. We had a cow. Now we have a rooster calling. I can't.
Wonderful.
What's up, YouTube moderator? What's going on? All right. So Jesse Bell Hill says yes. Michael Inzalone says yes. Army Featherweight says nah. That's right. Jay Smooth is laughing. All right, I'm going to send out the link right now. Did I send it? Okay, so Jessie's got a link if she would like to come in to cause the AIDS. So there are two people that says bring him back. I think Steve was cool, man. I think he was a nice guy, good guest. And I would love to see where this thing goes with my man Steve. Seems like a real nice guy, and I think he's going to do some big things. Could you imagine if this company becomes one of the big players when it comes to professional MMA? MMA is still a relatively young sport. So why not? You know, the guy's doing his thing over there. He's got some credibility. He's got some serious celebrities. So why not? Why not bring Steve back on? And when he comes to New York, I will be attacking his show over there. Chris, my son said congrats on road to 5,000. Carl Jones, thank you so much. Your son is?
Wonderful.
That's right. Carl Jones' son is wonderful. And now he knows. And if you're watching, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you're watching, well, I don't know. I was going to play a song. I'm not going to fucking play a song. You know what we haven't played in a while? We haven't played the Fuck Luke Thomas song in a while. And we haven't played the Zayn is a Cuck song in a while. So what I'm going to do is this. We dropped a couple of subscribers because we're getting rid of some people. Let's get back to 4,700 subscribers, okay? So now if you're new to the show, we will play the Fuck Luke Thomas song. If you subscribe and get us to 4,700. Now, tomorrow, we're going to hit 5,000 subs. It's happening. There's no road. We could just cruise to 5,000 subs. So, and we're going to FAP. We're going to FAP. Let's see. Chris H says, and LA is better than NJ. I agree. LA is better than NJ, but I live in NY, so that's why I agree. Other than that, I hope the real member here. What's up, y'all? So Chris H is here. What's going on? Army Featherweight says, MMA and black tie. I lost you. Fuck. MMA and black tie events don't mix. Well, that's the point, Army Featherweight. That is the point of the whole thing. It's different. It's like the MMA-Holes. I get criticized. I mean, I did a little collaboration with Kobe. I did a little collaboration with him last night, and people didn't like the fact that I said lesbian. They didn't like the fact that I said, get over yourself. I said lesbian, for God's sakes. Then he calls me a ginger. I'm like, oh, you could say lesbian, but you can't say ginger. I mean, you could say ginger, but you can't say lesbian. Now it makes all the sense. Makes all the sense. Some people are just fucking so shook and butthurt. We do things different over here. And look at this. Brady Ferguson made that. We do things different over here. So it is what it is. I mean, this guy is doing something different. Black tie affair, MMA. It's bizarre. It's completely bizarre. But that's why I like it. It's different. It's fucking different. So some people just don't like change. Jumping in the chat room. Phone lines are open, friends. 516-522-0267. If you have anything you would like to say about UFC 215, Smash Global, Canelo Triple G, a lot of shit to talk about. Get it in. Get it fucking in. I'm a little tipsy, says Filthy George. All right, drink up. Who is Charlie? I'm off the clock, Darth. All right, George seems cool. So Charlie, it's good to see Charlie active in the chat room. Everyone welcome Charlie. Charlie's a swole member of the J. He's a J Bean first. Let's get it straight. He's a J Bean first, and a MMA hole second. But we're going to change that. We're going to change his bum life. Oh, shit. Thanks, Charlie. Charlie Brown from Snoopy George. KMX193 says, what are you drinking, George? He wants to know. Charlie, since you're off the clock, where can I score one marijuana? Tanner wants to know where he can score some marijuana, and we've got 10 more likes. 50! Let's keep on making this man dance and obnoxiously annoy everyone. Go!
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Fight Buddies Unite tomorrow night, UFC 215. We will be talking about a lame UFC 215 card. So if you want some friends, if you want to hang out with some family, the new friends and family, the MMA, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. We'll see you tomorrow. Anyway. Okay. What else we got in this chat room over here of dysfunction? The evidence locker. I want to see it sell marijuana. Blah, blah, blah. Lady Sansa says, Charlie, are you a good cop or a bad cop? So Lady Sansa is part of the MMA-Holes. Lady Sansa came along during Maymac and ripped apart my brother for a little while. And it's good to have you here. I see you like to agitate people, and that's what we like over here.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We enjoy that. So welcome to the crew, you sick fuck. Tanner depends on the state, says Charlie. Pink Moscato, you liar, says KMX. George, I'm Titsy. Randall Flagg says we're bouts in USA or those cabin house. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what language Randall Flagg is talking. Whereabouts maybe in USA or those cabin houses with porches. What the fuck? All right. Sip some beer, fuck some hoes, says Ishmael Carrillo.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Call of the day. All right. Come to Colorado. We can smoke a joint. Now, KMX, I got to go to Colorado. I have some family that lives in Colorado. It looks goddamn beautiful over there. So I got to check that Colorado shit out. I did my George Clinton. My voice is a little bit better this time around. The allergies aren't settling in. And I don't have poof hair this time. My hair is strategically placed for the MMA holes. I have been looking tired. I got to shave the beard. I got to trim this thing. I am so going homeless. Anyway, Maynard J wants to fuck Lady Sansa, which leads me to believe Maynard J is Lady Sansa. Jafui says, where's Craig Lee? It's quiet without Craig. It's quiet. Charlie kind of looks like one of those cops that I trash. Oh, get ready, friends. You're live with the MMA holes. What's your name? And
Fap.
All right, the cow's back. And the cow says, I got to clip that as a soundbite. But it's good to see the cow calling it and getting his opinion said. Okay. Sup. Oh, Craig Lee made it. Craig Lee made it to the MMA holes. Everyone say hello to Craig Lee in the chat and slap a 1 in there if you're pumped up to see Craig Lee in this wonderful, wonderful chat room. Yeah. I got a little nervous, I'm not going to say, when I had Steve Orozco on and the link didn't work to the Hangout. Got a little nervous. I was like, fuck, man. I don't test the calls out. I basically tell them, download the app and come on in. Just jump into the fucker. So it worked out, though. If you missed it, run it back, check it out, and then let me know in the comments section, the people that run it back, watch it on a replay, let me know what you guys thought of Steve Orozco and if you want him back on the MMA holes. I did not have sex with a woman, says Army Featherweights. Drums in the distance as the great Maynard J approaches. All right, good. Drums.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. Who is the cow, says Filthy George? I don't know. Let's see. Show yourself, says Filthy George. All right. That cow has cancer. Yeah, the cow is dying slowly of cancer. I don't hate the cow call, though. I got to say, I kind of like the cow. It's a little better than the sex sounds. Craig back in time. Filthy George. Let's see. Time for the cows to come home, says Army Featherweights. Brother Craig MVP. Kenshiro Ryu says Darth Bane, although my fantasy incest game of Thrones fuckfest would be Jon Snow banging Arya, the younger half-sister is more winter hot as fuck. Okay.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Cows have 4 stomachs. Fact. Is that true, Randall Flagg? I've heard that before. Do cows have 4 stomachs? I don't know. Get your thoughts in on the line. We're sidetracked right now, but UFC 215, and honestly, who gives a fuck about UFC 215, right? Who gives a fuck about it? Okay, my interwebs is all banged out, and there I am. Smash Global. Go follow my man over here. And here is his Instagram, Smash Global. Go check him out. At Smash Global. There's me. There's my dashboard. And there's UFC. All right, Amanda Nunes. Let's move this fucker over here. Amanda Nunes versus Shevchenko is the main event of the evening. And I have to say, I don't give a fook. I really don't. I really don't. But it is what it is.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And that's happening. The co-main event is probably the best fight on the card, in my opinion. And then this fight over here, Henry Cejudo versus Wilson Reese. If you recognize this man before he got murked by Mighty Mouse, well, he's back, and he's fighting Cejudo. And that's going down. I mean, this one's kind of cool. Melinda Stevens. I don't know. Well, you guys are in luck. You're live with the MMA-Holes. Welcome back.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, the cow's back. The cow sounds like he's sad. You know, the cow sounds a little emotional. The cow sounds a little emotional right now. It's sad. It's making me sad. Cow, I hope everything's all right as you're grazing in the fields. Maybe that's one of Craig Lee's cows. Craig, is that one? Did one of your cows get loose and call up and cry on the MMA-Holes on a Friday night? It's sad. It is sad news. All right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, let's open the phone lines open and see if the cow has something else to say. Chris, who are your top 5 UFC fighters? This is Michael Anzalone. I don't know. Hold on a second. I'll answer that in a second. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Wow, it's getting wild, huh? You got cows calling.
The cows are calling. Fucking A. What's going on, Craig?
Mine are all still put up. Hey, buddy, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm very good. We had a nice little guest on before. I think he was pretty good. How are you feeling, my friend?
I am good, man. I'm good. No, we had a little birthday dinner out and just got back in. But no, I want to rewatch that. When I saw that, I looked it up. But it seems like a legit situation that I don't know how many people can pay $500 a seat, but okay, that's cool. No. I just don't know if did he. I couldn't tell by the thing on YouTube. Did he say? Does he have any really big guys come in to fight? Big names.
The biggest fighter that I heard was Jesse Taylor, the guy that won the Ultimate Fighter. He was one of their guys, but he says he's not looking to just throw a belt on a guy, which I really liked. You know. He's not looking to throw. He's having pro fights over there. So if you want to pad stats or something like that, and do it in a weird different spotlight, you have the opportunity to do that. But yeah, he's not throwing belts on guys unless he has legit people to hold on to that belt. And I really like him doing that. And this guy here, he seems like a good businessman too. Not only was he a really good fighter, I mean, the guy was 7-1 pro record, but he seems like he has a good head on his shoulders. The only thing I'm a little curious about is he doesn't seem, maybe he was a little tired, but he didn't seem very charismatic. And I don't know if you have to be like that to be a promoter, but he didn't seem like the type of guy that really wants to sell, a fight.
Well, he may be different in a different situation as opposed to doing Google Hangouts or something. I don't know. But, hey, seriously, yes, about the Mighty Mouse fight, you saw my comment. It doesn't bother me as much as I guess some, but I'm like Smooth looking for the Shevchenko fight. I walk the same line with him on that. And but overall, man, I'm looking forward to tomorrow night, my brother.
Yeah, it should be fun. I mean, this just works better for us, the MMA-Holes, because now it's kind of like we could just sit back and just enjoy some fights.
Have fun.
Yeah, that's it. So I think it's going to be a good night for the Fight Buddies. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. It's disappointing. It's because I like the storyline with the Mighty Mouse thing, but are we really going to lose sleep? Probably not.
Absolutely not. It just makes it even more fun stealing it.
Mm-hmm. Craig, did one of your cows get loose? Because I noticed he keeps calling in. I'm not sure if it's one of your cows or if it's someone else's cow.
No, not mine. I did hear that last one. So is that cow been calling in all night, huh?
Yeah, that's why,
not mine.
I have to. It sucks. I like these calls. It's fun for me, but when I have a guest on, I want AIDS calls on the guest, but if a cow just comes in or if someone just plays sex sounds, it doesn't help. It doesn't help the fun. So I'm gonna have to get some, figure out another phone system with this, but in time. Anyway, Craig.
It's just the guys that these guys like this man. Like it's one of those deals. It's either that or what was the other dude last week, masturbating or playing a movie or something. I forgot.
Yeah. Hey,
anyway,
I don't know. Sorry, I cut you off. What'd you say?
No, brother. I said, well, at least it's not that dude again, or it might be the same cat.
It's possible.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna let you get at it. Y'all have a good one. I'll be watching in chat. Love everybody in the chat. I'll see you boys in the hangout later.
Sounds
Peace,
good.
Chris.
All right. That was Craig Lee, the immortal one, the MVP. Now, guys, we are doing something special here. There is a Discord that's being formulated, a special VIP Discord that will be dropped on top of the MMA-Holes. Okay? So stay tuned for that, and I'll give you more details on how you could join the Discord. But that will be coming soon. And the reason why there's this private Discord is people have been asking, where can we go 24 hours a day? Where can there be a chat where the MMA-Holes unite and everyone can come and hang out and hang with the boys? And I was like, well, let's do it on Discord. So we made the Discord. It's just a matter of how we're going to launch this thing. But the best part of the Discord is this. If you're going to be part of this Discord, when the chat has AIDS during a fight, buddies, and it's just flying by and I can't see your comments, the VIP MMA-Holes will be in this Discord, and I can pluck from there as well to get your comments and thoughts. So stay tuned for that. That will be launched very soon. Let's go into the chat and see what's going on over here. Phone lines are back open, 516-522-0267. Let me know what you think about UFC 215. I sent the link over to Jessie if she wants to jump in. But we're probably not going to go too much longer over here because, listen, I got a show to do tomorrow, too. I mean, I'm fucking like a badass over here. I'm a fucking badass. No, get ready, guys. Welcome back. You sound sad. Sad cow. Sad cow has called back and on the MMA-Holes. I think that was actually, that was Ray Borg. I think that was Ray Borg that called in. He said that's why he can't fight tomorrow. He's just sad. Randall Flagg says beard's clearly fake. It is a fake beard. Don't tell anyone though. Oh my god. Let's see. KMX193 says George. There was a time when I used to look forward to seeing you shit talking people in the chat, but you went soft, dude. Soft as fuck. Says KMX193. We have a new George. He's a sensitive George, so we just gonna have to deal with that. Philly George, no point. The king for the streets don't need records. A la Rickson Gracie, 400-0 record. Craig Lee says, good idea, no cunts allowed. So there you go. VIP section. Chris, show us your cock. Says, long live the notorious. I'll show it tomorrow. At 5,000 subs, I will reveal my cock live on the MMA-Holes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Come on, Jessie. Sounds like a Jessie, to be honest. I don't know what we're talking about over there. Okay, let's see. Hurricane. Guys, let me know in the chat room. Are you affected by this hurricane? Who's affected by that? Let me know in the chat. I would love to know your status, and hopefully everyone is safe over there. I've seen some fucking shitty stuff, some footage with Texas and stuff like that. I know George is in Texas. Hopefully everything's going good over there with the hurricane. I've dealt with a hurricane before, and it blows. I've lost a lot of stuff in... what was it? What was that fucking hurricane called? I forgot the name of it already. Anyway, it was a couple years back and it really sucked. 516-522-0267. Let us know right now. And while you guys call in, there she is. Oh, wait, hold on. We got a million things happening right now. Let's take this call. You're lucky, Jessie. Welcome to the show because we have a cow. Here we go. Welcome to the MMA-Holes.
Thank you.
Yes. Would you like to say? Oh, hold on. Cow's gonna say something to Jessie right now. Hold on 1 second. Okay, go ahead. Cow, would you like?
Fuck you, Jessie.
Oh my god, that's so mean, Cow.
Oh my god.
The cow just said "fuck you, Jessie." How do you feel about that?
Well, fuck the cow.
Well, yeah, the cow said "fuck you, Jessie." So anyway, someone's at the door. I think you better get that.
That would be this fucking.
You got very cloudy for a second with a chance of meatballs. I don't know what happened, but your camera might have got a little smudge. He might have been. I don't know. You can't finger yourself before you go live on the MMA Holes. It fucks everything up. All right.
No, it was smudgy before. I was trying to like wipe it off.
Tanner
I don't
says,
know what it is. Is it still smudgy?
No, you're better now. Okay. So,
Okay.
well, I got Smash Global so on the screen. Let's take that off. All right, Jessie, what's going on? Welcome to the MMA Holes Friday show, and it's good to have you here. We had a guest. Yeah. We are talking about UFC 215. There's a lot of things to discuss tonight on the MMA Holes, but I do want to get your opinion on this thing, and this thing is Smash Global. What I did have on, I had on Steve Orozco. I'm probably saying his name wrong. Orozco, I think it is.
Orosco?
Orozco. Well, actually, you're a Mexican. How do you say his name?
It's Orosco.
Orozco. Okay, there you go. I was fucking his name up the whole time. Anyway, everyone probably thinks I'm so goddamn racist. We talked about black people with white women. We talked about Mexicans in Orozco. We talk about everything over here. It's great.
Yeah, well, it's the MMA Holes, so what can you
right.
expect?
That's right. Okay, so Steve was on. I thought he was really cool, real nice guy behind the scenes, and I think he did a good job. But I would like to know your opinion on this, because my opinion doesn't fucking matter. Your opinion that matters because you were watching the AIDS go down. What'd you think of Steve?
I mean, I was trying to avoid the AIDS in the chat, but he seemed like a pretty cool dude. The only thing is like, he's really chill. Like, he doesn't seem really invested when you were asking him a lot of questions, but he seems super nice. And I saw a couple of comments in the chat room, and they all seemed to like him as well. Like, they were making fun of him. Mm-hmm. I think that his head is shinier than my father's, but
yeah.
But it's, he's cool.
Well, you don't. Hold on a second. Now, you don't sound too thrilled about this man. Now is your time to shine. You're just like, yeah, he's cool, whatever. So I want to hear your real opinion on him. Let us know. Let the MMA Holes know. I mean, you said he had a shiny head. Well, that's not telling me how you feel about this man. I mean, do you think he should come back? What do you think about the organization, the actual Smash Global thing with the cage and the wedding theme?
Well, I definitely think that he should come back. Because if anyone has seen that fucking trailer, it's fucking lit. That thing is like a movie. I thought I was watching a theatrical movie watching that trailer. I would fucking go to that event, to be honest, but...
Yeah, well, I mean, I would go to that too, but I need to be flown over there because I'm a goddamn celebrity. They need to fucking fly me over there and pamper me. And beg me to cover their events. That's what they need to do. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen. It's in LA. But when they come to New York, you damn straight I'm going to be fucking going over there and causing a ruckus. Now, it does look pretty badass. Now, you're referring to the video that we showed in the beginning on their website. They have like a little promo video. I'll probably get a copyright strike because there was music in there. God knows if that was... I was on Vimeo, so probably be getting a letter in the mail, I'm sure. But if you guys missed it, run it back to the beginning of the MMA Holes. You could check out their video, and I think their production is top notch. The events that they put together, the celebrities, the red carpet, it's the real deal. The only flaw I see is the fact that they don't have a pay-per-view service like Fight TV or something like that attached yet. I think by now they should have something like that so they could reach a wider audience. What do you think about that?
I mean, they look like a... Oh shit, I just got a serious echo.
Uh-oh.
They look like a, pretty like legitimate company or business, with the events and stuff that they have going on. It is actually pretty surprising that they don't have like televised events and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I think in time they will have something like that. I think they will put that together. It seems like Steve knows what he's doing. And how about 7-1 record? The guy was finishing people left and right. I mean, what a badass, huh? The guy, dangerous man. Oh no, Jessie's having a heart attack over here. All right, here comes Darth with the terrible comeback. So Papa J is in the chat. It's unbelievable that your father is actually so active in this chat, Jessie. What do you have to say about this?
Yeah, Papa J is in the chat. I actually saw earlier when I first came in, he was having a little bit of a situation with our newest viewer, who was doing, and Darth was just fucking like egging them both on. I was like, Darth, come on, you gotta fucking chill. This guy, I don't know who he is. I don't know who's behind the fucking account, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna fucking feed into it. So.
Well, listen, we're live with Jessie Belle Hill, who does the after show on Wednesdays, Swole MMA Hole, and there's a great question in the chat, and I feel like we need to ask this question. Long Live the Notorious wants to know, Jessie Belle Hill, does your butthole smell, and can he sniff it?
No and no.
So no, he can't. No, it doesn't smell. So your butthole doesn't smell, huh? Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
And he
smells like roses.
It smells like roses, and he can't sniff it. So okay, good. There you go. Hey, look who's in the chat right here. Kane Plays is in the chat. Kane Plays is a new MMA hole. Welcome to the show, Kane Plays. Inside that chat room, enter at your own risk over there. And Kane, if you missed the beginning of the show, definitely run it back after this on the replay. Check out Smash Global. I think you might have a little interest in that. It's a lot of fun. Kobe's Corner is here, hanging with the MMA holes. Welcome, Kobe, to the chat room as well. So Jessie, okay, UFC 215 is happening tomorrow. Fight Buddies will be happening. There is a main fight that's not happening. Demetrius Johnson. Now, listen, you are learning slowly, and you're learning pretty quick, to be honest. You fell in love with this MMA sport, and now there's a little man that you don't know much about who happens to be the pound for pound #1 fighter, and he's not fighting. Okay, so now you can't learn tomorrow because he's not fighting.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this? Just from more of a casual fan perspective, what do you think about this whole situation? Is it a big deal, or who gives a fuck?
I mean, I was pretty fucking disappointed when I found out that the fight wasn't going to go through, because after the after show, when I asked everyone what they thought I should think about Mighty Mouse, like, that was one thing that I was pretty excited to fucking learn from. Everyone said that I should sort of back Mighty Mouse, or most of the people said that. So I'm not going to be able to fucking see him during this fight. So that was pretty disappointing. And then I also heard a lot of fucking people talk about not wanting, and in fact, you even said that Nunez and Shevchenko on the headlining fight wasn't something that people were going to want to pay for. So I honestly don't know. Like, I was actually looking forward to seeing this one, so it is pretty disappointing. But they are going to fucking, I heard that they were trying to get him for UFC 216, so hopefully they still managed to get it to go through.
I hope they don't, to be honest. I hope they move on from this whole board situation. Yeah, I don't want to see it. There are better things to watch. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'd rather see. There's other guys in that division that I'd rather see. I would even rather see a couple of rematches before Borg. I don't want to see him even. I don't think he's gonna get another shot at Mighty Mouse, just because he's a risk, you know. And this is not the first time where he's gotten in trouble with making weight and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm not really.
I mean, I heard that he's missed 2 of 5 or some shit like that. Of every time he did like a weigh-in or something, you know, he's missed quite a few. That's what everyone thought that was the reason he pulled out, was because of his weight.
Jessie, could you do me a favor? Could you just pull your headphones down and you look into the living room of whoever's in there and say, "Shut the fuck up! I'm on the MMA holes." Let's see if she does it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ready, guys? Watch. You guys say, "Shut the fuck up." Here we go. Hold on. Oh no, she's not. She was supposed to yell it across the room. She was supposed to yell across the room. That was the plan. All right, so you see 2 bottles. Oh, you don't see the bottles. Hold on, I'll show you. All right, now's the time to say something. There's the 2 bottles over there. But she was supposed to say, "Shut the fuck up." She's on the MMA holes, but she was supposed to scream it. He was supposed to. All right, I'm gonna tell her she played wrong. If you're jumping in right now, Jessie Belle Hill's live in the MMA holes. Any J Beans in the chat? Let me know. No, you were supposed
I locked him out of the den.
You were supposed to scream at Jessie. I want you to scream at them. That's what I want you to do. Like,
No.
get the fuck out of here. I'm live.
No, I don't need to start a bunch of bullshit in my house.
Oh, okay. Oh, so what did you do? You walked over there and you're like, "Psst, hey, get out, leave." Is that what happened?
I walked over there and I said, even Chris is telling you guys to shut the fuck up.
All right. Well, yeah, that's true. I did say that. All right. Let's see. Ginger Fuck has no chill, says Dom Ree. Stop it. Now, Dom Ree, is that Morgan Freeman? I see he's got his avatar. It looks like a skinny Morgan Freeman throwing a punch over there. And welcome to the show. Let's see. Darth Bane says, lady is just mad that nobody wants to talk to some weird 13-year-old kid. He'll persist and annoy like all kids fucking do. I don't know what, like, I don't
Darth
know.
has this thing with this Lady Sansa in the fucking chat. Every time those two are in the chat together, they just go at each other.
They do. Kobe says Chris Jessie Belle Hill song is a smash hit, and it really is. How cringy, by the way. Did you see Frank Vaughn played it and the poor guy was trying to talk? That's a problem. That's gonna be a problem. The poor guy had to sit through the whole goddamn song.
I almost expected it too. Like, I was out of my house and I was on my way home, and that's why I was late to the stream. And like when I had initially gotten home and I logged in and I saw that the guy was on, I was like, I wonder if I should wait, because I knew the moment I got into the chat that song was gonna play, and I didn't know if I wanted to take the risk of it playing almost immediately. So I was gonna wait a little bit, but then I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, I gotta jump into this chat. And then it ended up playing anyway. So
Instant. Frank waits by the trigger. He's just like with a nuclear bomb, ready to throw that fucking switch. And yeah, the Jessie Belle Hill, boom, fired. Now, guys, the Jessie Belle Hill song is in the description down below. If you want to make Jessie cringe while she sits through her Jessie tit showing song, you know what to do? Slap that donation down in the description, and let's play the shit out of that song and make her uncomfortable.
I won't be able to see the song. I just have your avatar.
You'll wait. Do you see me or you see my avatar? What do you see now?
I see your avatar. This whole time I've had your avatar.
That's weird. So I am showing. I don't know why I'm not seeing. What about now?
Nope.
No. All right. So if you want to see me, you would have to jump in and out. If you don't want to see me, then you could just stay here. It really doesn't matter. This is uncomfortable, right? This is how when I stream a Kobe, it's tough, right? Like when I stream a Kobe, I can't see him, and it's weird. Right?
I know. Like whenever you're doing a stream with someone, you expect to like see the other person on the other side.
It is tough. Kobe, if you're
it's
watching.
Like talking to a brick wall.
Yeah, we need to fix that, Kobe. We need to get on that. I don't see Kobe, so if you guys watch, it's tough to play off each other because we can't really see each other's reaction. But Jessie, if you want to jump in and out, try jumping in and out because I am showing it right now, but apparently it's just not going through on yours. So
okay,
go for that. All right, Jessie Belle Hill is live on the MMA-Holes. 50 watching, hanging with the boys on a Friday night. So we're just hanging out right now. UFC 215 is going down tomorrow. Actually, within hours. UFC 15 is going down. No main event, but that's okay because your fight buddies will be uniting. Scotch will be available inside my swollenness, my mouth. I'm going to be putting scotch in the mouth. And in case you didn't see it, well, here's the fight card. Boom. And a bit of 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 boom. If you're looking at the thumbnail of the MMA-Holes, Smash Global, where is it? I have it here somewhere. The thumbnail, well, we had this interview in the beginning of the show. So when this thing goes back, I mean, when it's done, you can go back and you can watch the interview with Steve Orozco. Okay. Jessie, do you see me now?
Yes.
Okay.
For a minute.
All right. Yeah. Google Hangouts, man. You know, we were having problems with Skype. And then I have problems with Google Hangouts, and it's just fucking, it's so annoying. But hey, listen, we got it going now, so that's that.
Yes.
All right, so Kane Plays says shit card. Darth has the worst comebacks, is Papa J. Card isn't worth shit. So Jay Smooth is saying, listen, do not buy that piece of shit. So, yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Poor kid is going to get ignored and beg for my attention, says Darth Bane. So Darth and Papa J are having a lot of fun, and it looks like Lady Sansa is having a lot of fun too. By the way, Darth Bane, respect to you on Twitter for retweeting the shit out of everything, and everyone that retweets on social media, thank you very much for pushing the word of the MMA-Holes. You guys are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Jessie, you do an after show. Your channel...
I do.
And now I'm sure you do have some J-Beans inside this chat over here, but let's be honest. The MMA-Holes haven't infected your channel, and now you are an MMA channel, okay? You're an MMA channel. Now explain to the people. I know that you have 2 shows a week. You do an after show. Explain to the people and make it, this is what I ask from you right now. Make it goddamn exciting. I don't want to be like, yeah, I got this channel, and it's got like 2 shows a week. And this is gonna be MMA. All right, go ahead, go for it.
Wait, give me an example of your version of exciting. I can't fuck this up.
Well, it's funny you say that. All right, I'm gonna give you an example of how you should promote your channel, and then you can promote your channel. I'll do it like if I was Jessie. This is how I would do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be live 2 times a week. That's right, Jessie Belle Hill will be live 2 times a week. We have MMA all over the place. I am your new news source for MMA. That's right, Tuesday night I will be live. Well, not live. I'll be giving you a show about MMA, the latest topics, the craziness. It'll be wild. That's right. On Wednesday night, we will be doing an after show. And that after show will be full of AIDS where we do, I don't know, we'll talk about the MMA-Holes. Stay tuned, subscribe, and hit that fucking bell because we are...
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's what I want you to do, Jessie. I need you to do that.
Hey, Chris, you know what? You just promoted my channel just now.
All right.
So, 2 promotions. You don't want to give your chat AIDS.
If you guys want to see Jessie give a promo for her channel, which is now infused with MMA, drop the ones in the chat right now and let us know what you guys think. All right.
FAP.
All right. Okay. So Kobe says I'm on his channel now. I'm going to just catch up with the chat and see what's going on over here. Darth talks shit. Okay, Lady Sans is still playing with Darth. Like she came on, I'm just falling asleep. So hardcore, says Filthy George. Bug off. That's what I'm saying. Steven Sedillo, which game or games you got your eye on this weekend, bro? Okay, so now we're talking about other things. We have a million different conversations going on right now. Okay, here we go. The votes are coming in. Craig Lee says, yes, I want you to do it. But Kane Plays says, no, I don't want you to do it, Jessie. Once is enough. All right. Oh, Jay Smoot says, yes, do it. Do it. Jesse Z Hill says, Filthy George. Let's see what else we got. Put one and sub me. So now Kane Plays is soliciting his channel, for God's sakes. Kane Plays, come back tomorrow. We're going to have a ridiculous amount of views on that video tomorrow. So if you're going to spam a chat, do that. Army Featherweight says, nah, we're good. We're good. Subscribe
Didn't Kane Plays show up yesterday in the stream?
We did, yeah.
His channel?
And you know what? Hold on. Let me see something here with this Kane Plays fella. Oh, fuck. I'm like a 400-year-old man saying this fella. With that fella. Let's see. I subscribe to him. And subscribe to Kobe, you fooks. Kobe, I'll be live on Kobe's show every Thursday night where I spread cancer onto his show over there. So subscribe to my man Kobe.
Poor Kobe.
He's good people. By the way, Kobe he came to my defense in the chat. He white knighted me. So thank you, Kobe, for that. I was like a little princess in a tower. And Kobe came in. He swooped in. Fucking climbed up my hair.
What happened?
Yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Kane Plays. I'm going to go to his channel. Or her. I think it's a him. I think. Here we go. Kane Plays.
It's him.
There we go. 241 subscribers. I don't know what he started with when we came around, but he has 248 right now. Let's go subscribe to my friend Kane Plays, who is from Liverpool, where they love to eat liver. That's right. But how about that? Kane Plays. Checking out. He's got some videos over here. And speaking of videos, this is a cool one. I'm going to play it for the friends. Check it out. All right. I'm going to stop that. He's giving me AIDS. Kane, you can't get subscribers with with this goddamn AIDS audio that you have going on over here. But he says, massive YouTuber, subscribe to me. Huge. And that's me, the MMA-Holes. A fucking massive YouTuber. There you go. So check out Kane Plays, throwing me a shout out over there. Go subscribe to my...
Kane Plays looks like a massive YouTuber. He's got 241 subs.
That's pretty damn good, if you don't say so. That's not too shabby over there, Mr. Plays. So, well played, Plays. All right, well played.
How many subs does UFC Shits have?
UFC Shits. Where the hell is UFC Shits? We need UFC Shits back. That's definitely... I'm nervous about UFC Shits. He's going to dominate YouTube with that name. It's crazy. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, this happened last night at 1:30 in the morning. Well, at least in New York. And we made some new friends. Every time we come live, we make some new friends. And if you're new to this shit, subscribe right now. I'll slap the shit out of you.
I subbed to Kane Plays last night.
Did Kane Plays sub to you, though, is the question.
I don't know. I think that he low-key just, manipulated me into subbing because you said that you weren't going to sub to him, and then he made people feel bad for him. So I subbed to him. I don't think he subbed to me.
That's all right. Well, you know what? If you look into the camera, look into Kane Plays' eye, and say, you fucking cunt, subscribe to my channel right now. With a straight face, you can't laugh.
Wait, I gotta come up with a better one than you fucking cunt. I used that at the after show on Wednesday.
All right. Okay. So they didn't want
Should I cry? I feel like I should cry.
Can you cry on command?
Try to cry on command. No, I can't cry on command.
If you cried on command, I mean, that would be amazing right now. The views would go through the roof. All right. Oh, he says, what's your channel, by the way?
Seriously?
Yeah.
What's my channel? Go to PewDiePie. Sub to PewDiePie. That's my channel.
You're not selling it, Jessie. You're not selling it right now. Well, here we go.
PewDiePie.
I'm going to help you out, Jessie, because I'm a good friend. And
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, let's help out Jessie Belle Hill. If you go down in our description, well, it's not there. Oh, it is there. Hold on. Check this out over here. In the description right over here, you look down below, and we have the donations. You can play the Jessie song, which is the 69 Jessie Belle Hill Dog Kiss Tit song. Donate right now. But if you go below that, well, special friends. That's right. Sorry, Kobe. Jessie came first. So we got Jessie Belle Hill, but we have Kobe's Corner 2 and Reading Rainbow Sega. Subscribe to all three of my friends. And if you don't do it, you can...
Lick my balls.
All right, there we go. So there it is. Okay. All right, so there it is.
That's probably the best promotion that my channel has ever had.
I mean, anytime. Anytime. All right, Lies, You Love versus KMX. Subbed already then. All right, so Kane Plays has subscribed to Jessie Belle Hill.
Thank you, Kane Plays.
Oh my God. Kobe's Corner says, sub for suck, Jessie.
I just saw that. I was just going to make a comment about that, but I didn't know if I should mention it now or after you were done talking about Kane Plays.
Holy shit. All right.
I have a question for Kobe.
Yeah.
I want to know, Kobe... okay, he's very careful on his channel. I commend you, Kobe, for being very careful on your channel. But when you're not on your channel, you're a whole other person in this chat room. Like, I want to know if he has multiple personalities or like a different type of identity. It kind of creeps me out.
Kobe, let's talk about Kobe for a second. Now, I was on his channel last night. If you didn't subscribe, you need to do it right now, or I'll destroy your whole life. But you need to subscribe to Kobe's Corner, and this is the reason why you need to subscribe to Kobe. When it comes to breaking down fights, when it comes to analysis, Kobe is probably one of the most unique guys that does it. He has a unique way of delivering his lines. He's very intelligent. He puts his lines together correctly, and there is no jump cuts like a certain other YouTuber. There's no jump cuts in his videos. He just delivers the lines, he gets it out, and he does it. So Kobe's Corner is awesome. He really is. So go check him out if you want some serious stuff over there. He does a great job. I think the collaboration between the three channels is great because I am like really good. Like what I do out, like my channel, I'm a goddamn celebrity over here, and I bring fame over here. Okay, I bring a lot of fame. I bring the views. I bring the pain. I bring a lot of legitimacy to this group over here. But now Jessie Belle Hill, well, let's pass on her for a second. But Kobe is very good with the, analyzing. He's fantastic. He really knows what he's doing. He's smart. He's trained. He's actually performed in the world of mixed martial arts and boxing and all that stuff. And Jessie, well, Jessie's awesome too.
Oh, I'm just awesome too. It's okay. It's whatever. It's whatever.
No, but Jessie brings the creative comedy. Jessie's easy on the eyes. And Jessie tickles the audience of this. And this is what I'm going to tell you right now. When it comes to the more casual fans, the newer fans, Jessie's she's the perfect channel for that because she's learning along with you guys. So when you go over to her channel, it's kind of like a group experience over there. Now, Jessie, don't let her fool you. She is learning quickly. So on her channel over there, you will be getting, I don't know, what will you be getting? What are you going to bring, Jessie? Or, I don't know if I described it well enough. What are you going to be bringing to the table?
Oh, what am I going to be bringing to the table?
Yeah.
I'm going to be bringing fucking... Hold on. Sorry. Repeat the question. I just got really fucking distracted for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
What was the question?
Lady Sansa says, shut up, Chris. Lol. You get subscribers by making people think they're clicking on live actual fight streams. Because right now you think you're clicking on a fight stream when it says Smash Global, you cunt. Lady Sansa, you cunt. Stop it. Now, shut your mouth. Anyway, Jessie, you know what? Do me a favor. I got to take a piss. I'm going to leave you at a chat room full of degenerates. This is going to turn into the Jessie Belle Hill show. And I'm going to touch my penis. I'm going to shake it a couple of times. I'm going to piss. And I'll be right back.
Okay. Have fun with that. Filthy George, I saw that you were fucking on the... I saw a comment that you had a fucking while ago about trolling me because it was keeping me awake. You have to fucking remember, dude. This is last minute. I did not expect to come onto the stream today. I was supposed to come on tomorrow. So, come on, man. Come on. You gotta cut me some slack here. I saw fucking Charlie in there, white knighting against me again. I mean, for me. Against me, I don't fucking know. George, I'm not dumb. Come on. You love me. You love me, George. All right. Lonely Cat hating on Chris, but watching the stream. Darth Bane, is that who Lady Sansa is? Is Lonely Cat? I'm pretty sure that's who it is. George, what has gotten into you? You went from like 100 to 0 and then back to 100. I don't understand. All right. Jessie, I'm triggered by your Bond girl blouse. What the fuck? I don't even know what that means, Darth. All right, Jay, you're not saving anything. No white knighting for Jay. Here's the thing, guys, I'm fucking tired as shit, all right? I've been out all fucking day. I was fucking working today. I didn't expect to come on tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a little bit fucking tired. Give me a fucking minute. It does speak, Randall. It speaks. It speaks. You guys just have to fucking give me a minute to try and engage into this shit. I gotta get in the right mentality. Give me the right mentality, guys. Not trolling me like George does, though. Filthy George. Where's Filthy Georgia? Filthy Georgia is sleeping. Guys, she's fucking sleeping. Right now. She's hidden under the floorboards in Mr. Anonymous's basement.
Oh my God.
We're talking about Filthy Georgia.
Filthy Georgia? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. What did I miss? Did I miss anything good?
Kane plays. I am 21.
All right.
No, I'm 12, actually.
That's
Because
right.
I troll 12-year-olds and 21-year-olds can't troll 12-year-olds because that's cyberbullying and I don't want to go to jail.
Jessie, should we open up the phone lines? Maybe the cow will call back in? What do you think?
Oh, and Jay's going to call. He already said that he was going to try and call.
Who's going to try to call? Every time you talk, it cuts out. What'd you say?
Jay Smooth.
Oh, Jay Smooth. He's going to call back?
Yeah.
All right. Jay.
Well, that's what he said in the chat. I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Let's see. Kobe wants to know who will you suck off, Chris? Who are you talking about, Kobe? Jesus Christ. We got it. Kobe might be hitting the bottle. All right. 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines. Let me know what you think about UFC 215. What you think about Smash Global. If you did see the Steve Orozco interview. Holy fuck. That's loud. Oh, God. Here we go again. You're live with the MMA-Holes. Welcome back. All right. So, do you have anything to say to Jessie? Oh, fuck. I hate when you hang up. Stop hanging, cow. God damn it. Stop hanging up, cow. Anyway.
You got to convince the cow to stay on the line so we can interview the cow.
I do want the cow to stay on a little bit longer. Anyway.
I mean, the cow obviously talks. It said, fuck you, Jessie.
Oh, my God.
It has words.
Oh, was that Monica calling in? All right. Let's see.
She's hiding in her bedroom and fucking
wow,
fapping to your stream and shit. So she had to do something to sort of grab your attention.
Monica's fapping to the stream. That's awesome. That's great news. In case you didn't know, Monica.
It's the chat room.
Yeah, it's true. It does do that. Jessie, where were you the cow? Where are you the cow? Says Ishmael Carrillo.
Where's not the cow?
For fuck's sake, my fucking parents was in the same room. Says Kane Plays. All right. Here we go again. All right. Maybe the cow has more to say. Stay on a little bit longer. Jessie Belle Hill is here. You're on with a goddamn celebrity. What do you have to say? So you agree. You agree that Jessie's here. All right. So what do you think about Jessie Belle Hill being on the MMA-Holes? Are you excited about this? Okay, that's good. And what do you think about the card tomorrow? 1 out of 10. What do you score it? That's awesome. Now we have a talking cow live on the MMA Holes. This is exciting. I'm honored to have the talking cow. Talking cow. How long have you been watching the MMA Holes, Mr. Cow?
A long time.
All right, so a long time. It's good. So you're a long time watcher. This is exciting. I'm glad you're finally getting the courage to call in. Now, did you escape Craig Lee's yard?
No.
No. Oh, you didn't. So where did you escape from? You sound like you've run free.
I'm lost.
Oh no, you're lost. This is insane. Well, how can we find a home for you? We need to get you back home. Crazy Cow, have you ever masturbated to Jessie Belle Hill?
No, I would never masturbate to that.
Okay. Sad Cow, have you ever masturbated to me? Well, that wasn't exactly a no. So there's a chance that this cow, when you masturbate, do you use two hooves? I mean, it's got to be tough with no fingers. Do you actually like use hooves to masturbate, or how's that work?
Yeah.
Can you? Well, if you use two hooves, that's two legs. Do you have to sit down? How does this work? Or can you do it while you stand? If you stood, you probably hit your face on the floor. So do you sit back, and how does this work? Crazy Cow, what is your thoughts on Conor McGregor losing to Floyd Mayweather? I mean, this is insanity. He lost in a boxing match. How do you feel? All right. Thank you, Crazy Cow. Any last words?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, thank you. There you go. The Crazy Cow called in, and there you go. Now that's a fucking call. That's a goddamn call right there. That's how you do it, Crazy Cow. That's how you do it. Or retarded cow, whatever you want to call him. What do you think of a name in the chat for that character over there? Or I mean that cow. It's a real cow. Jessie, what should we call that?
I have good reason to believe that that cow is actually the Zane guy in the chat room.
All right. Oh, God. Finally, shit is interesting, says Filthy George. All right. So there you go. The cow. Oh, God, that was great. See, now that's the shit right there. That's the shit.
The chat room has AIDS now.
The fucking cow. George is dying. I thought that was a great... Listen, cow, whoever the fuck you are, that's a great call. That was a great goddamn call. Now, when I have a guest on, I want you to do that, all right? We will totally do something with a guest as the cow, all right? So make sure you come back as many times as you want.
You should have brought the cow on for Smash Global.
That I would have. Now, I'm fine with that. I will take that call. That is no problem with that. That cow could call in anytime the cow wants. He's great. He's great. All right, so
I want to figure out who this cow is now.
We should do a full show with just the cow, like just interview the cow. That'd be great. All right, so good. Okay.
If you do a replay and you go back and you watch your chat room and then just see who disappeared for the call and who came back when the call was over, and then you can figure out who the cow is.
They're trying to figure out in the cow. They're trying to figure out in the chat who is the cow. Yeah, they're looking. They're all searching frantically, trying to figure out who. Well, the cow. When I heard his voice, listen. I heard a voice. I have a feeling I know who the cow is. The cow has called in as a person, and the cow has called out people before. So I have an idea who the cow is, but it's all good. It's fun. It's all in good fun. All right.
Wait, what's your idea on who the cow is?
Well, I don't want to reveal it right now, but all right, here's a trick. There is an accent to the cow, okay? And it's definitely not an East Coast accent. I'm just going to tell you that. So there's an accent to the cow. You can kind of put two and two together if you've watched previous calls. You might be able to figure this out. But the cow's great. I need some names for this cow. Guys in the chat room, let me know. What do you guys think? It was Zane, says Jed Hud. It's possible.
See?
It's very possible. It's very, very possible. Ishmael likes the cow. All right. All right. I don't know where you go from there. Like... Imagine. Oh God. I
want to interview the cow for the after show.
Oh, that's a good one right there. Yeah, in the chat, if you'd like to see the cow in the after show, I think that'd be a nice fit. Matthew Klein
We should put
Cater.
Sega the Cow and MMA Barber onto the same show.
Yeah, that would be a lot of AIDS and autism, and yeah, that would be. Lady Sands wants to know, who is it? Stephen Killam. Right, so Filthy George says he thinks it's Stephen Killam. No, it's not Stephen Killam. I don't see that. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's Stephen Killam. No.
Okay, so is Stephen Killam Stewie Griffin?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he is. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Because I think that he has multiple accounts.
It's possible. It is possible. If you guys are just jumping in right now, we've covered a lot of ground tonight on the MMA Holes. We started off. We had a problem getting a Hangouts call together with Steve Orozco from Smash Global. We got it together, and I think it was a really good interview. If you want to find out about Smash Global, run it back for that. We spoke about UFC 215 with their main event being squished and squashed and gone, and that's gone. We did that. We have Jessie Bella Hill jumping in on the lines, and here she is live on the MMA Holes. We spoke to a cow. We interviewed a cow. That was exciting. And Kane Plays says the cow's name should be Jimmy or Ryan Seacrest. Randall Flagg says Ryan Seacrest. Jessie wants to hear that cow moaning and shit. All right, we're going to open up the lines again. If you would like to call in, 516-522-0267. We're going to take a couple more calls. I'm going to go maybe 15 more minutes on this one. And listen, I got a show to do tomorrow. So stay tuned tomorrow. We're going to be doing the Fight Buddies. We're not going to be doing the Fight Buddies. We're going to be doing... no one's going to be fucking the Fight Buddies. Anyway. Let's see.
You keep breaking in and out on me.
Well, it's a problem. Oh, okay. Someone's trying to call in. All right, phone lines are open. So if you'd like to call in, you can call in right now and get your thoughts in on UFC 215 for you watching the MMA Holes live. Jessie, when you came on, we were peaking at 50 people watching over here. I mean, you're just bringing the ratings. It's exciting.
There's only 41 right now.
Well, now it's 41, yeah. But listen, the cow was here. I mean, you brought the cow here. The cow opened up, talked about him.
Ishmael thinks it could be Willy Wonka.
It could be. It could very well be. Last name Seville. We playing the guessing game, says Steven Cedillo. Let's see what else we got here. Fuck's sake, whoever is calling has the most repetitive sense of humor, says Darth Bane. Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. If you're going to call in, you got to be funny. And I do think that call was kind of funny. I'm not going to lie. The cow was good. But, don't tie up the phone lines. The phone lines are open if you guys want to call in. Feel free. Or not. But that's that. All right, so here we go. You're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Hello, you degenerate bastards. This is Mr. Sean Connery calling, and I'm looking to talk to Jessie Bella Hill.
Oh, wow. Jessie, Sean Connery's calling in. All right. Sean, how's it going today?
It's going great, but I can see the love in her eyes, that little skank. My question is, do you want to suck off Chris from the MMA Holes, Jessie?
I mean, who doesn't? But Jessie, what would you...
Totally.
She said, wow, she answered that really quick. So, yeah, the answer is yes.
I knew it.
All right. Anything else, Sean?
The other call?
That's going to do it. You tell her to make sure to wash that ass. Take care.
There you go. Sean Connery, you calling in. All right. Jessie, do you have anything to say to Sean? We're on a first name basis.
I'm pretty sure Sean Connery is Adam, the long-winded dude.
Wait, Adam?
This is the first... Yeah.
Who the fuck's Adam?
You know the one who called in? That one who called in, the Irish guy?
Oh, I could confirm it's not Adam. I know who it is. Actually, you could take a couple of guesses, but that was not Adam. I'm not going to reveal the identity of Sean Connery.
Was it Matt?
No, it wasn't Matt either. Ooh, look at this. Chat room, take some guesses. Who is Sean Connery? Let me know in the chat right now. Maybe I'll reveal, maybe I won't. But now Jessie's thinking, who is Sean Connery? Sean Connery is Sean Connery. I think that really was Sean Connery, by the way. I don't think that was someone else. I think that was Sean.
I think it was Matt from... Or maybe it was the cow.
You think? All right.
Maybe it was the cow.
Kinshiro Ryu says it was Sean Connery. So there you go. He is a fan of the show. So, and yeah, with the hard hitting questions. Kobe says that was terrible. Darth Bane says good catch, Maine. Darth Bane's laughing. All right, so phone lines are open. If you would like to call in, get a couple of questions in, talk about UFC 215. We got Jessie Belle Hill live, so if you have anything you want to direct towards Jessie, she has a YouTube channel. She does 2 shows a week. Tuesday is going to be, well, listen, Jessie, you never fucking told us. You keep on making me tell everyone, but I think it's
on
better.
Tuesday,
Yeah?
I will have an upload for MMA News. And on Wednesday, we do the after show for the MMA-Holes live podcast at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Mm-hmm.
It's even better than the podcast because Filthy George is on there.
What? Are you saying that the after show is better than the show?
Sometimes. Only when Filthy Georgia is on the after show.
Oh, fuck, it's loud. All right. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where are you from?
Hey, Chris, it's Carl Jones, man. What's up, bro?
Hey, Carl Jones. We haven't heard from you in a while. What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Sitting here playing Call of Duty with my son.
Oh, nice. Who's winning?
Did you hear him?
I did hear someone. I thought it was the cow in the background, but I did hear something.
Nah, all right, hang on. You guys, this is my 10-year-old son, Caleb.
Caleb, what's up?
Hey.
All right.
Hi, I'm kind of nervous.
Oh.
Don't worry about being nervous.
I never talked to someone with
All right, hurry up. We're live.
All right.
So, say it.
Hi.
No, I'm talking about hanging with the boys. Never mind, Chris. That was crazy. There you go. All right, Caleb.
Hanging with the boys.
There you go. You got it.
That was awesome.
So, anyways, hey, sorry about that, man. As far as Jessie Belle Hill, I sent her a message. I think it was to her her actual main YouTube page because she didn't have any comment section available from her after show the other night. So I don't know if she got it or not, but.
So, okay, you're saying there was what was the message? Unless it was a private message.
No, see, that's the thing is I don't know how to send private messages through YouTube, but it was just on her main page. Like when you go to her page and then you go to discussions or whatever, you can actually like leave a comment there. Because, like I said, the other one. But anyways, I was wanting to talk to her because I watched her show the day after she had aired it, but I wanted to talk to her about the whole DJ thing, but it doesn't matter anymore now. She was asking everybody what they thought of DJ and what way should I think about DJ as a fighter and stuff like that. So I just wanted to talk to her about it. But
all right, well, I mean, the best way probably to get in contact now, the comment section does open when the stream goes down. Maybe, I don't know, it didn't pop up or the page had to refresh. Regardless, if you follow her on Twitter, I don't know if you're on Twitter or Facebook. Are you on any social media?
Oh yeah, of course. I don't do the whole Twitter thing, but I'm on Facebook.
Oh, so definitely follow Jessie. How could he follow you outside of Twitter?
I mean, Twitter is the number one way that people generally get a hold of me, but I do have a Facebook page, and it is the same name as my YouTube, and it's literally just Jessie Belle Hill, and it's got the same profile picture and everything, so it's pretty easy to find. I do check my messages for Facebook, but I don't go on there often enough to respond as quickly. On Twitter, I can respond probably within the first few days.
All right, so
that's cool.
All right, so yeah, you can find her on Facebook or whatever like that. The comments do open up afterwards, so maybe just had to refresh it. Regardless, what were you going to say about Mighty Mouse?
Well, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, once again, going back to her show in general, as far as asking people, she's learning about the MMA game and stuff like that, and she was asking people what they thought about, Mighty Mouse and what to think about Mighty Mouse, I guess to say. It's kind of what I gathered from it, but. You look at it, Jessie, the way you look at it is he's considered the greatest of all time in MMA just because of his record. But one thing you obviously have to realize for most of us is that, we don't necessarily look at the 125-pounder division as something intriguing. We don't get excited about it. So I'm right there along, with Chris right now as far as, hey, this match is off. I really could care less. We did want to see him break the record, but, hey, it's not really a division that we seriously follow. So, but there's a lot of other things I wanted to talk to her about. Because, I mean, it's cool. It's cool to see that she wants to actually learn, about MMA. There's not a lot of chicks that care. You know, they're not a lot of the chicks that I date. I can tell you that. they act like they care, but they don't.
Yeah, usually they have long genitals. But Jessie, that's what she's trying to do over here, too. It's like, and I was telling her, I was like, not for nothing. If you look online, there are no females actually talking about MMA or even if willing to learn about MMA when it comes to it. So I feel there's a little bit of a niche. There's a little bit of a market over here where she could tap into. There's an audience that she can tap into over here where people can relate with her.
Of course.
Or, rub one out to her. So I think she could do well with this channel. So what do you think about this after show and her dabbling into the MMA thing and stuff like that? Do you think it would work well for her?
Of course it's going to. I mean, it's only going to grow for her. But, I mean, as far as content and stuff like that, here recently, and I'm just going to be honest with you, Chris, and I'm honest with you, Jay Smooth, and honest with you as well, Jessie, this whole thing with this fight going on, there was a guy that made a comment in the chat when she was on the other night that said, hey, let's just stick to the UFC and let's talk about the UFC. This whole thing, with the whole fight with Jay Smooth and stuff like that, and this guy or that guy, just people calling about, I mean, we can sit here and talk shit to each other all damn day and say, hey, I'll beat your ass. I mean, it's just not, I don't know, guys. It's just not really content that people, truly care about. You know what I mean? But that's just my thought. I mean, it honestly is. I mean, you look at it like, well, it doesn't even seem real. But anyways, beside all that, I mean, yeah, she's got it going for her, dude. She's fine. She'll be just fine. That 600 and some odd subscribers that she has right now will probably double in the next, few weeks. So she'll be all right.
There you go.
She's doing good. I like her. She's cool. She's a cool chick, man.
Yeah, well, I think she's got a good thing going over there. The whole Jay Smooth and that stuff, that was pretty much for the MMA-Holes, and we're kind of moving on from that. I do want to get G-Man in on a fight card, a local fight card, but I'm not going to force feed that on everybody just because it's true. People that jump in right now, they just want to talk about the UFC or Bellator or the mainstream stuff. So we'll dabble into some stuff like that, but yeah, that's where we're going to focus on is the meat and potatoes of MMA when it comes to the UFC and that stuff. That's pretty much where we're going to have to stay. Our wheelhouse should be there. So I do appreciate the feedback on that. Now, Carl, any last words to Jessie Bellhill?
Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely have a question for her. Because I do not recall this from her video the other night. Who are you actually picking between Shevchenko and Amanda Nunes?
I am actually going to choose Shevchenko only because I was told to choose Russians.
Because she's Russian? Okay.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, that's a good call, but I mean, let's actually, Chris, for you as well. Let's think about it like this. What if she does to Shevchenko what she did to Ronda Rousey?
Oh, she's going to. I picked Nunes. I think Nunes is going to run her over.
What I think.
Carl, we're the only two people on earth that are picking Amanda Nunes. It's insanity. I don't understand why no one's giving Nunes credit. The girl is she's a man, for God's sakes. It's a man fighting a woman. That's what's going on there. And people are like, Shevchenko. Shevchenko's great. And she won me over, and I spoke about this with Kobe. She won me over with Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena was a great fight.
Of course.
Shevchenko submits her. Unbelievable. Who would have thought that? But let's be honest. Amanda Nunes is a straight up dude. She's gonna fucking I don't know. I just think Nunes is gonna run her over. I could be wrong. I've been more wrong before, but I think we're the only two people on earth that think this.
I agree. All right. Well, I don't want to keep you guys' time too much. I'm sorry, bro.
No worries, man. And thanks for the call, Jessie. There you go, Carl Jones.
All right. I'll hit you up on Facebook, or I'll try, Jessie. Y'all take care.
All right, Carl. Be good.
Thank you.
All right, so you know what? Carl brought up some good things over there. Carl agrees with me, and I love people that agree with me because I'm so goddamn smart, But everyone is saying Shevchenko. Everyone's saying Shevchenko on this one. Now you're picking Shevchenko because you don't want to pick against the Russian. And listen, in Bellator that works. Not in the UFC, but you never know. You never know who wins. That's why they fight, right?
I will change the game in regards to Russian fighters.
Kobe
My
says
picks are going to be the ones that work.
Kobe says this is a weird call. Now, Carl Jones is a good guy. Carl Jones is a good guy. He loves his sport. He calls in, and he balances us out over here because we have a lot of aides. So thank you, Carl, for the call. And he has a 10-year-old future MMA hole in the mix. I'm going to open up the phone lines again. We'll go. Oh, fuck. We're going overtime. We'll go a couple more minutes here.
Carl
516.
Jones basically said that Jay Smooth gave the after show AIDS.
Well, yeah, we need to back off on that for a little bit, but it's all good. It's all good. We had fun with it. For it is what it is. Jay will get his shit together and be in the cage, I'm sure. Let's
How
see.
much to eBay me that gum?
What happened?
Randall Flagg in the chat room says, how much to eBay me that gum, Jessie?
Oh my God.
He's been making really weird comments throughout the entire time that I've been on here.
All right. Well, it's your lucky day, Jessie. We have a caller. This person may sound familiar, but he's back.
My God.
That's right. Now, welcome back to the show. I saw that we had a nice little interview with you, and we learned we learned a lot about you. What's on your mind? Why would you call back? What's going on?
I'm lost and I need help.
You need help. All right. All right. Thank you for the call. I appreciate it. There he goes. The cow's back. The cow's lost. And the cow needs help.
The cow won cradle.
I can't. All right. We're going to take one more call. All right. I know it's probably going to be the cow again, but we'll take one more call. If you have anything you want to say about UFC 215, get in on the lines right now. We will be doing a Fight Buddies tomorrow night. So stay tuned. Oh, I gotta make that stream. God, it's every fucking night.
Just don't answer the phone if it's the cow, so we can get someone else in.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough here. Fucking cow.
I'm gonna interview the cow. That's not a joke, guys. I'm gonna fucking interview the cow. It's gonna happen. We're gonna do like an entire hour-long stream of the cow.
Yeah, the cow would be a good guest. Sure. I mean, I don't know how much more the cow has to say. But the fucking cow. Paulie wants to know what it is that. Jessie, did you sub to me? Kane, yeah. You subbed to Kane, correct?
Are you Kane? Seriously? I fucking subbed to you first. You just subbed to me. I subbed to you yesterday because I felt bad because Chris was being an asshole and he didn't sub.
All right. Oh, look. Fears' brother would like to call and talk about his brother. Wow, Fears' brother. That would be a great call. Call in 516-522-0267. Fears Brothers an OG. Fears Brothers been around forever, and he's from the UK. Fears' brother.
Yeah.
And his brother is Fears Man. So I hope Fears' brother calls in. That would be a fantastic call. I hope he does.
I'm gonna get so fucking triggered at this question.
Fears' brother, get in on the lines right now. The lines are open. We'd love to take your call. Chris, give us a video of you deadlifting in a Speedo. This is Dan Flynn. Would you like to see that? Hit me with the ones in the chat. I'm sure that would definitely be something that everyone would love to see. Okay. And I could tell Kane Plays is going to be a swole MMA hole. Very active in the chat. Kane Plays represents. Phil D. George is doing his impression of the cow. So that's great. Okay. So, guys, we'll be Saturday. We'll be doing Fight Buddies. Monday, I'm going to be back for the MMA Hour pre-show. Wednesday and Friday, I'll be back again, and we're going to rinse and repeat on Saturday night. Canelo Triple G and Luke Rockhold is back in the cage, and it kind of sucks that these two will be fighting on the same night, so we're going to be multitasking on the MMA Holes. You're going to watch me multitask. It's great.
So, in all honesty, Chris, how excited are you actually to do the Fight Buddies since the main event is completely canceled?
I'm gonna have a little fun with it. I think we're gonna be a little more lenient with this one. You know, have a little bit more fun, let loose a little bit more, drink a little more scotch. It's gonna be an excuse to drink. But as a fan, it sucks. It's a good thing that there's a Fight Buddies, because if I was just fuck. Hold on. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Well, is this really the MMA-Holes?
Oh my goodness!
This is the one and only Fears' brother.
Holy!
Coming to you live from London, England.
Oh my God! From London, England, calling in live on the MMA-Holes. This is John Fierce's brother. I mean, we haven't spoken to you in a long time. I mean, I'm besides myself. How are you?
You know, I'm doing very well. You know, it's very nice to be on the show. You know, I've been a long time fan of the MMA-Holes, so it's always good to see you.
Oh wow! Well, this is good to have you on. Now, your brother Your brother is a live streamer. Your brother, well, he does vlogs and all this crazy stuff. He might be watching right now. Can you tell us about your relationship with this young man?
Yes, I mean, I've been, my brother's brother for a very long time now. Mm-hmm. And, I like to say that, my brother, he's a wonderful person. He's a great writer, filmmaker, director. He's always, doing lots of goofy stuff. He loves Ghostbusters. He's just a wonderful person.
And he is a wonderful person. He's a very nice man. He does videos and all this stuff. He's he's like a famous YouTuber, right? I think he is a famous YouTuber, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I mean, like he gives out, his YouTube cards all the time. He talks to celebrities all the time. He's pretty well known in the community.
Yeah.
I mean, if you haven't heard about him, I mean, now's definitely the time to check him out.
I hope Fears is watching this right now. Fears, if you're watching this, jump in the chat. Now there are some people in the chat that don't know who Fears Man is. Fears Man has jumped aboard. It's a long story. Now, if you're new to the MMA-Holes, trust me, you'll find out who Fears is. But this is his brother, and if you have any questions in the chat, ask it now while we have him on the line. Now, you're overseas right now. It's great that you got to call in from overseas. I hope you're not spending too much money on this call.
I mean, that's all right. Money is not a big issue for me.
Yes, you are very well off. I mean, you're a fancy man. You used to do live streams. Now, are you doing live streams anymore, or is that it?
You know what? I've thought about doing live streams. Usually my live streams that I do, it's about, checking out videos that my brother does, and just, it's kind of like, what the MMA-Hole does for MMA, except I do it for my brother,
Yeah.
It's like you get to sit there with me, and, instead of watching a fight, it's like watching Fears, like on a toilet, like shitting his brains out, It's like something like that.
Yeah. Now, I hear you. I feel you. Now, I've seen Fears' brother's live streams, and I've laughed. I mean, I'm telling you, he does games. He plays games with the audience. I hope to God that Fears' brother comes back and showers us with his videos. I love his videos. They're great stuff, Fears' brother.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Maybe one time, maybe we'll have a stream and we'll have you on as a guest or something like that, and we'll both, check out, some good old classic Fears clips together.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I'd love to be on that show. Now, Fierce's brother, I was debating this. I actually kind of want you on more often, and I would love to have you on as a guest to maybe talk about the UFC. I mean, we have fights and stuff like that. It'd be great to get your picks on who you think is adorable. I mean, there's a lot of adorable fighters, and maybe you can tell us who is going to win these fights and which one is more adorable.
Wow, you know what? That would be a really good idea because, like, I'm really good at, finding out who's adorable.
Yeah.
And, I'll be the perfect person to figure out, who would win based off adorableness.
Yeah. There are a lot of adorable fighters out there. I mean, not many people are aware of adorable fighters. And I think if you bring to the table the adorableness of these fighters, I mean, maybe people could look at them in a different light,
Yeah, I mean, that would be true. I have a different perspective, I don't know if anyone knows, but, I also do a lot of modeling. I'm also, I mean, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm also a drug dealer as well. So, I have very unique perspectives, maybe on the fights, on who's adorable, who's not.
That would be amazing. Now, hit me in the chats right now. Hit me with the ones if you want more Fierce's brother, and maybe we can do a weekly segment with Fierce's brother. That would be amazing, or before fights or something like that. Now, who is the most adorable fighter in the UFC right now? If you had to guess, who would be the most adorable fighter?
Oh, man, I have to probably say it's got to be, probably like Conor McGregor. A lot of people, they find him adorable.
Yeah.
And, it's quite, I'd probably say he's quite adorable. He looks good in like a suit, I say that's adorable, right?
Yeah, that is pretty. He does look good in his suit. It's pretty adorable. He does look adorable. Jessie, do you think that Conor McGregor looks adorable in his suit?
Yeah, I mean, he's freaking adorable and everything, so.
Okay, good. Thank you for that contribution. Fierce's brother, what do you think about Jessie Belle Hill? Do you think Jessie Belle Hill is adorable?
I think that she's adorable. You know,
Yeah.
I've seen some of her videos. You know, like her little, you know, kind of like, you know, corky videos. You know, just going crazy in grocery store. You know, she seems like she's adorable.
Yeah, she is. So yeah, she is quirky. She is or quirky. Whatever how you say. I'm not sure. I the accent thing. I'm you know, it's tough for me to understand sometimes. Forgive me. I got a heavy New York accent, so it's tough to sometimes understand.
That's all right. We all have accents, right? Does Jessie have an accent too?
Yeah, Jessie. Actually, Jessie has a little bit of an accent, right? Jessie, you have an accent?
Chicago? Is that an accent?
She has. Yeah, she's Chicagoan. Whatever. She has like a Chicago. I don't know what the fuck accent she has. She has something. Anyway, we're live with Jessie Belle Hill and Fierce's brothers calling in. It's great that Fierce is on the line. I mean, I haven't got a chance to talk to Fierce in a long time. Fierce's brother. So we're gonna do that now. There are fights going on tomorrow. Will you be watching these fights?
You know what? I'll be tuning in to the MMA-Holes, you know, to give me, you know, all the lowdown on what's going on.
Okay.
And you know, definitely, I'll be tuning in.
It's great. It's good news. It's good to have you back, Fierce's brother. And you've been gone for a while. You're back. You're selling the drugs. The business is going well.
That's right, man. It's going better than ever.
Okay, good, great. Okay, any last words to the MMA-Holes?
I would just like to say to all the MMA-Holes, to keep spreading your hoe. You know, wide in the hoe.
All right. All right, thank you. That was very nice of you. Okay, Fierce brother, we will be talking, and we will be getting your adorable pics down the road. Thank you for the call.
All right, cheerio. And I would just like to say that you're all adorable.
All right, thank you. All right, Fierce's brother calling in. That was great. Jessie, what do you think? Fierce's brother. How you feel about that?
I kind of want Fierce to be like a co-host or something on the after show.
Now, okay. Let me give a little backstory to Fierce's brother. Carrie from the Carrie Show. Carrie was in the intro. She's still in the intro of the MMA-Holes. She's doing a little somersault on the bed. She's no longer with us. I think her boyfriend murdered her, but she's not with us anymore, and that's done. There's a lot of people that come and go on the MMA-Holes. A lot of people that contribute to the show, but we never got a chance to have Fierce's brother really be part of the show. And I do feel that Fierce's brother can be a nice fit inside this show. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But Jessie, what do you think?
I think he's fucking hilarious. He's got like the best fucking sense of humor. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
And the thing is like he keeps shit going. He doesn't stop. So, and it's not like he's rattling on.
Yes.
I think that he would be fucking perfect
I do too.
for the show, honestly.
He is adorable. And let me know in the chat if you would like to see more of Fierce's brother. Let me see those ones, man. If you want to see more of Fierce's brother, maybe we'll have Fierce's adorable pics. That'd be great. I'm so glad he called. All right.
I kind of want like need Fierce's brother to tell Fierce to unblock me.
If anyone could talk him into it, it is Fierce's brother. So cheerio.
We've got it. Next time he comes on, we've got to talk Fierce's brother into having Fierce unblock me.
Yeah.
I need to be unblocked.
All right. You do. You definitely do. Okay, so now there are people in the chat right now that aren't, weren't with the community for a long period of time. So they're like, what is going on right now? I don't know what the hell's going on. I came here for MMA, and we got craziness. We got insanity. We have Jessie. We have adorableness. We have a lot of stuff going on. But guys, we are the MMA-Holes. We are an MMA show, and we do a lot of shows a week. We actually cover a lot of ground on our show. Sometimes we get off the beaten track, but we get pulled back on. Tomorrow, Fight Buddies will unite for UFC 215. So that will be wonderful, wonderful. Now, Kane Play says, no, I'm not amused. Abba says, yes, bring him back. Ishmael Carrillo says, yes. The A-side says, nope, get rid of him. Ishmael Carrillo says, yes. Paulie is on the fence both ways. He rattled on buddy. Welcome to the circus, is Jay Smooth. Okay, so we'll see how that works. All right, Jessie, let me get some last words to the MMA-Holes because I got to go do nothing. So let's see what you got to say.
I actually appreciate everyone. Fuck, I got an echo. I appreciate everyone fucking supporting the after show and supporting the MMA-Holes and stuff like that, and fucking being willing to teach me MMA and shit like that without fucking giving me AIDS in the chat room all the time. So thank you guys for watching the after show. Thank you for watching the podcast, and make sure that you tune into the podcast so that you know what the after show is about. And we're not going to give the after show AIDS with Jay anymore, so you guys don't have to worry about that.
Oh no. Oh my God, poor Jay. I tell you what, Jay called in today and made a great call. Jay was a good call today. So listen, Jay, we're not shitting on you right now, But
I'm shitting on you, Jay.
Jesse's shitting on you. But today was a good call. Sometimes you run a little long, but so does Fierce's brother and some other people. It is what it is. Fierce's brother jumped in the chat and says, I will ask my brother to unblock you. So there you go, Jesse. You will be unblocked. So that was very nice of Fierce's brother.
I will believe it when I see it.
All right. All right, guys. Jesse, thank you so much for jumping in and creating this, helping us with this circus. Have a great night.
You're welcome for the AIDS.
All right. Okay, good. You're welcome for the AIDS. That should be your outro, right? You're welcome for the AIDS. You have, all right. Oh, God. All right. Ain't nothing further to work. Oh, my goodness. Every Wednesday, Michael Enzalone. Yes. Okay, guys. If you are new, we do live shows. We do 3 a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Jessie Bellhill does the after show. She will be doing 2 shows a week as well. We're going to bounce stuff back and forth with channels. Kobe from Kobe's Corner. Check him out. I'll be jumping on his channel on Thursday nights. We'll be having some fun talking about some topics, MMA-Holes and Kobe's Corner. Kobe's good people over there. Go check him out. And he does awesome breakdowns. He's attacking Chael Sonnen and that gay guy, Robin Black. He's attacking that guy and everyone else over there. Kobe does an awesome job. Go subscribe to Kobe from Kobe's Corner in the chat right now. And if you're watching the replay, no worries, because in the description, we have links to them. We also have Sega, who sings this. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here. The guy that sings that song, Reading Rainbow, well, we have his link in the description too. So Chris is saying help. The cow is saying help. He's saying Chris. Chris, help the cow in the chat. So the cow is in the chat now. All right. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And within hours, we'll be back on. I'm going to put a link up. I'm going to make a thumbnail. And Fight Buddies will unite for UFC 215. Boxing's done. Back over to MMA. But then we'll do Canelo Triple G and have a little fun with that too. So, guys, you're in for a big, crazy couple of weeks of shows over here. A lot of content coming your way. And if any news breaks, you're damn straight I'll be live. Like last night, 1:30 a.m. in the morning, coming live and reporting the news and getting stuff out to you guys. Subscribe to the GOAT, Chris, Mystic Moss, the MMA-Holes. Here we go. Smash Global, thank you, our guests, for coming on. Smash Global was awesome. Steve Orozco was wonderful. Go follow him on Twitter. 19K followers over there. So that's pretty impressive. Very impressive. UFC 215 is tomorrow, and this is your main event. The ladies. It's ladies' night. It is ladies' night. That's right. These 2 young ladies will be scissoring inside the cage tomorrow. Amanda Nunes, as Jay Smooth says, looks like Michael Jackson. She'll be scissoring Valentina Shevchenko. Oh yeah, I am so aroused. 2 young ladies scissoring for a belt tomorrow. You can watch the MMA-Holes react to that. That's right. That's right.
Lick my balls.
All right, so that's happening tomorrow. UFC 215 reaction. Fight Buddies going down. We're going to make some new friends, and we're going to be looking to hit 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 subscribers. 5. That's 10. Maybe 10 the next one. 5,000. Let's hit it tomorrow. Tell all your friends about tell all your friends about this dysfunction. Like this video. Share this video. It's very important to do both. Like and share, like and share, like and share. Do that stuff. Get us in the algorithm and make us explode all over YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. It's going to be fun. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wonderful. Thank you, chat room. Thank you, donations. And always remember, don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-Hole.